Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. We are almost to the weekend, and we're so glad you're with us to celebrate a ending to a really fabulous week. And we're so glad that you're here because this is a show you will not soon forget. We have an amazing lineup tonight. Tonight is really, really good. I got to say, we have some very special Tanzanites. If you're a Tanzanite lover, let me tell you, my favorite Tanzanite, it's a ring that's been here a little bit, which is unusual for a Tanzanite, right? They usually disappear pretty much on first staring. But this one's one of our biggest. It's one of our best. It's a round. It's a 598. And there's actually a beautiful, really, really important mounting to go with it. There's a massive markdown to get it a home today after the man, it started at 19,000. It went to like 8. It's been hovering around 6. We're going to bring it down for you. So if you are, if you got the rounds on your radar, we got a fabulous, fabulous Tanzanite for you. And you know the blue wings are getting more limited literally by the day. So we have that. Then there's also, not to sound like we're all about the Tanzanites, but a little bit later, there's also a Tanzanite pendant that is incredible. We have a pendant that is actually going to be very simple, very classic, really beautiful because it's a blue wing with a yellow diamond, and that is going to be very affordable. And I'll tell you, we haven't done a lot of Tanzanite pendants, certainly. This one's a pear shape. It's over 2 carats in size, and so it's actually, I was about to say 2 1/4 carats, so it's real close. So it's a big stone. It's an incredible value. We have a gorgeous merengue band that's going to give you multiple merengue spinels, all in round brilliance, all together, each one surrounded by its own halo. And then we've still got, we're keeping the aqua party going. You guys loved that big, oh my gosh, that aqua value last night. The aqua earrings that we brought out for the March birthdays, which there seem to be many. So we actually have a continuation of that. You got the earrings. Now we've got the bangle bracelet and the rings to show you as well. And I'll tell you, we had a lot of aquas going out very quickly last night. So we're going to bring you more in the fabulous aquas. And the list goes on and on and on. So it's a pretty exciting night to be shopping. I got to say, we have 2 wheels that are really going to be condensed down to some of our best in really beautiful wheels, plus a brand new Gents Opal, a really, really special 3-stone yellow diamond, a incredible, incredible diamond earring hoop, but it's not the hoop you've seen before. It's actually the infinity style. So really cool, forward-facing hoop, amazing look. Those are coming up all in the next few minutes. So we've got a very, very, very special show. And not surprised, but that yellow diamond that was marked down that came out for the first time at this huge markdown last night, probably the most talked about ring, but it's still here, but not for long. We're going to bring that back out because I had literally, I counted them, 6 different people requesting to see that yellow diamond again. So, and there's only one. So I think that that's going to find its home here tonight because it's the most insane color we have in all of our yellow diamond collection, and you're getting a 2-carat 22. So that's going to be coming up here in the next few minutes. Let us know if you have requests. We're happy to help. That is what we do. And so glad that you're here to celebrate a Thursday with us and enjoy what we've got, all that we've been working on to bring you some new and fabulous and some huge markdowns as well. So it's going to be a show. We're going to start with an ammonite. Take a look at this. It's a round, actually, in the ammonite. And I want to show you here because this is really special. It's one of those blue and green ammonites. It's item number 1873, and it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? It's a really, really good stone. And it's a round, which is unusual. We see a lot of those like free forms, or maybe sometimes you might see an oval. But as always, it is always a special deal to get a round in any stone, but especially this rare prehistoric shell that, remember, is a fossilized gem. So it's really cool. And it's a 10mm round in this case. And you also have diamonds in the bail. Diamonds in the bail, 3 points there. And it's a really good yellow gold basket. Fleur-de-lis design in the basket there. You can see all the way around it. Great finishing, and of course they don't polish the back. And then here's what we've got. That beautiful look, one only. It's going to be an incredible buy. We have some really, I've got these really, really stunning buys lined up here for our first like 10, 15 minutes that are going to go back to back to back to back. And I'll tell you, they're going to be good. So here's where we go. We're going to start off with a really special buy. Used to be $9.99. It is not anymore. We've got a very special lineup for you tonight all throughout the show. And there's a bracelet. There's a bit now. Royals and Barnes, guys, in a bracelet. Love it. So that's going to be coming up. But let's go ahead and blow this out. It's not even going to be $9.99. It's got a little bit of that it almost looks like an animal print, doesn't it? Which, again, this being an organic stone in a way, right? It's really kind of apropos, but really unusual to get the blues and the greens. And it almost reminds me, I mean, it looks like it could be like a, a snakeskin kind of look, in the way the pattern develops in that stone. Here's what we'll do. Not $9.99 at all. We're going to blow it out right now for you. It's not even going to be even half that at $4.99. That's a great buy. Certainly an unusual stone that actually looks and gives you a lot of the flair for the dramatic that an opal might if you got a really big opal. There aren't too many 10mm opals hanging out. But it's really going to be, I think, a great alternative for an opal, but it's even got that great story behind it where it's like 65 million years old. So pretty special stone. Let's not even do $4.99. Let's get it at home right now. We'll do it for $399. One only in the, that seems to make sense, right? That's a good way to start off the show with something really crazy affordable. And then we've got, don't forget those diamond forward-facing hoops that I don't even know if these have ever been on the air. They're, it's like the infinity style, but it's vertical and it sits up front. It's open. It's really cool. So it's kind of a new take on a hoop. There's only one. That's why I'm doing them early. So yeah, otherwise it'd be nice to have a bunch, but we only have the one pair. Here's what this looks like against the hand. We'll get you a little measurement on it as well. And you can see how it kind of winks the blues and the greens. And it's got really think of it like a mosaic, as if it were a mosaic of tiles. Like, I love mosaics. I have a thing for mosaics. I love mosaics. I just love it. I love like tile mosaics. A couple years after I, owned my home, I was like, I decided I went all out. I did like mosaics in front of most of the house. Like those, those little tiny, and they're like shimmery. No surprise there. They're shimmery. And so, yeah, my house sparkles pretty much, and I'm just obsessed with anything on mosaic. And so I look at this as almost like a black background with the mosaics of the blues and the greens to it as well. I love this. $3.99. That's it. We're going to move. We got 30 seconds with that one. We got a lot to show you. So it's going to be a pretty quick pace you got going on. So this is I like that stone. That's just cool. And the way it sets up a little higher, and I love even the little details of having, I mean, Tony, that Amylite clock is almost too much, right? I mean, look at that. Look at that. Wowza. Man, is he bringing it 6 minutes into the show, huh? How about that? Tony on point tonight. He's excited because Friday's tomorrow. We're all excited. We're all excited. It's like, yeah, it's the ATGIF. Almost. Thank goodness it's Friday. That doesn't make sense. But yeah. Whoa, I remember. Yes. Oh my goodness. I was just asking her a couple days ago. I'm like, hey, Marissa, do you have your bracelet yet? And I never heard from her. So she said tonight, I got it and I love it. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you so much for shopping with us. I know that was a special gift to her from her husband, and it was a celebration piece. So I hope you wear it every day and enjoy it and love it. Thank you so much. Let's get to those hoops. I'm not waiting on these. You'll see why. I cannot wait on something like this. And hold on, I didn't polish them, obviously. I didn't think they need much polishing, but they always do. Look at this. It's such a great style. Now, I want to show you a couple different angles because these are sitting horizontally right now, but it's not going to stay that way in the ear. It's 1803, and you have this beautiful oversized hinge. It's like an omega back. I'm going to show you right off the bat how these look from a distance, but remember, this is only half the story. You really have to hold on to see these on the ear because they're way prettier on, because you're not going to see that bar. That bar is what's going to keep it on the ear securely and nicely and comfortably, but when you see this on the ear, all you're going to see is that beautiful crisscross of this figure 8 infinity type of symbol. But there's all this diamond weight, and I mean, they are big because it's a 127 diamond weight. Oh yeah, so we did not mess around here. These are all bigger diamonds, which is why I think, seeing them up, from afar immediately gives you that idea of how spectacular they are. But notice also, there's one row, the top overlap row, if you will, that's going to be actually larger diamonds, and then slightly smaller diamonds, but they're not small. They're like, I'll call it large and medium there. And you've got two different sizes. So your infinity style is made up of two different rows, two different sizes entirely. They are so beautiful, and they're like a twist, like literally a twist on a classic hoop. That is that forward-facing, gorgeous style that's going to look like you have this infinity design floating from your ear. Easy to put on, easy to take off, no backings because it's all in one, right? And this is what they look like from a little bit more of a distance, so you can kind of get the idea. They are about 3/4 of an inch in their length. Let's take a look at them, and I'm going to blow them out. And I want you to see them first before I price them, because let me tell you, when they do get a price, this discount is such that they are not going to last. Promise you. So see what I mean for like a really, really standout hoop design. So beautiful the way you have the bigger diamonds there and that open style. And it's just a little twist on the hoop that we love, that we know, that we're familiar with. These are in white gold only because they're a designer style. They're not even our own, which is why I only have one pair available. And they're not going to be, this is where it gets so good. They're not even going to be the $32.99 they used to be. This is where you really are living in the luxury of beautiful larger diamonds. You're getting almost a carat and a third. We'll go back to the close-up here as well and see what you think. But there's only one pair, and you know this is going to be, and I'll show you the other one, just so you can see they exist together, matched up, really well done. But I'll tell you, this is a style that we could never even make at this price, because this is that kind of designer opportunity where these are truly under the cost of what it takes to make something like this, especially in that bigger style that you see here. So we'll go back a little bit, show you, but there's only one pair, so welcome in. This is why you're here early, for the big buys right up front that are just one only opportunities. And here's what they look like from the side. So you can see that's how they hinge there. So they're just going to open up. There's a snap bar closure. You'll actually hear it click into place. That's when you know they're locked and ready to go. So this is not even $32.99. That's the was price. We're going to blow them out. Best price ever on an earring that I don't ever think has seen the light of the studio as of this point. And yet here we go with the markdown. So we have one pair. It's for one caller. Get on those phone lines. Beautiful link to them as well at the 3/4 inch mark. Let me double check that though. Just want to show you, Anybody else think they look even longer than that? I mean, they are really, just a little tiny bit more than 3/4, but basically 3/4. But I think it's that kind of stretched figure 8 that makes them even appear like they're longer. I mean, they look like at least an inch, but it's a really cool design. We'll blow them out right now. I'll take $2,000 and give it right back to you. And we'll make it $299 instead. And that is for one caller only. So $2,000 in savings, you spend $1,299. That is when you are famously saving more than you're spending, and that is always the sign of a really good buy in my book. So that is $1,299 for that one pair with that gorgeous diamond weight of a carat 27. What a way to start the show, huh? And then there's a 3-stone yellow diamond. But I think maybe, just maybe, we need to show you, because there are a lot of people waiting for me to give this another look. And I do believe it'll be the last look at this incredible ring. And I get it. Sometimes these really, let's face it, this is one of the most important pieces we've ever brought you coming up next. This sometimes requires a little thought, right? And maybe you did your, spent the day doing your research and looking at what a really strong color in a 2-carat 22 actually should be going for. Let's show it next. This is the one everybody's been talking about since I brought it out last night. So let's bring it out one more time. 1481. And like I said, just be aware, if you're one of the many that are thinking about it, whether you got in touch with me today or not, get on those phone lines fast, because there is only the one, and everyone's been talking about it. So let's give it a last look here. It's item number 1481. Fully understand a bigger purchase like this, because it is certainly one of our higher end pieces, and it was marked down so tremendously for the first time just about 24 hours ago. So it's 1481. It is that beautiful 222, but I think why everybody is really, why it stands out is quite literally because it stands out. We have brought you a really beautiful, and I will say wide selection of yellow diamonds. Even in large sizes, we have brought you a lot of yellow diamonds in large sizes, 2 carats, 3 carats, even a couple of 4. They don't stick around very often, but I think what really you're seeing the visual difference here, it's not that it's just a 222, it's the fact that it's also this really saturated color. I've heard from so many of you, and that is typically the name of the game when it comes to yellow diamonds, is usually the darker the color, the more the value. That is pretty, basic, right? It works that way with a lot of different stones in our world, where the more the saturation, the bitter the stone, the rarer it is, and therefore the more value it has. So I think that is what's been so very distinctive about this particular gem, is that it's this really fiery, brilliant cushion cut. It is a great size, but it's also that setting that's a little more traditional. We've seen a lot of the double halos certainly, but this is nice to see something that's a little bit more of a real classic, where you get not 1, not 2, but 3 rows on either side. There's a white diamond row, a yellow diamond row, and a white diamond row again that really do bring it all together to show off that yellow. Let's take a look at it. This one has been marked down as of yesterday. Very proud of this markdown too, because it had already been marked down to $14,999. I thought that's where it was going to stay. And quite frankly, for a 222, why wouldn't that be the value that gets it a great home? But this 18 karat solid gold, and yes, it is, because we don't always do the 18K. This one is. So it's the 18 karat solid. It has this ultra, ultra, ultra saturated. I mean, this really is what it's about as far as saturation, but there's not an eye visible inclusion to be found. There's that really good color. It's that beautiful cushion, brilliant cutting as well. And it's 92 points on the sides. So you're going to have well over the 3 carat mark in total diamond weight, but there is only one, and it is as it is. And you got the 18 karat stacked there with the two-tone nature, so that I think also if you're going to, like, incorporate it into other jewelry pieces, it's going to go with everything from the yellow to the white metals to the, platinums to the sterlings. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question, Dina. Hi, Dina, by the way. She already is one of our yellow diamond lovers. She has several. They're not, and that's a rule of ours. We don't bring you the stones in the fancy yellows that are heated. So that is a great question. But I think, again, goes back to my point of why this has so much attention from even the most, I would say, well-versed yellow diamond collectors, certainly, is because that tends to be what so many people are looking for. I've shown you 3 carats. I've shown you 352s. I've shown you we have a 305 that's amazing, but this is really that overly saturated. So let me just say this, Tony, because we have a lot of questions. And if one person has the question, then a lot of other people, too, might be wondering, is that a heated stone? Because it is so markedly darker. And the actual answer is no, it's not heated. So that is what makes it ultra, ultra special. That's probably why I know a lot of you have gotten in touch with me last night, late, early this morning, all the way up to showtime, talking about this, is because this is definitely, and I've been recommending the 305. I actually have it here to show you the difference, because my next, I would say, brightest stone is the 305. But let me just to make clear, and so yes, it's all natural. We will tell you if it's not, because we're really bringing you the all natural fancy yellows, the all natural fancy pinks. The fawns are all natural as well. The only ones that we bring you on occasion that are treated are the black diamonds, because they always are. But look at that. That's one of my stronger stones that I always recommend. But you can see how the 305 is still not nearly the saturation of the 222. So just wanted to show that to you. So those are 2 of my best, and then they can kind of have that impact when they're sitting next to each other. This is not $14,999. We're going to get it at home. A lot of people asking about it. It's one of those great values. I'm going to try it on for you as well. And it really is that price that even, when we see the basic, like 1 carat plusers or the 2 carats get down to this level, they go. It's also fully finished on the inside, so that, even with that wider band, it's going to be a really comfortable fit. I'll tell you, that's got the stone. Look at the dance. Look at the dance within that stone. It's not $14,000 or $13,000 or $12,999, which is just remarkable for a ring like this. But it's not even $11,000 or $10,000. It's $9,999. That was a markdown that we saw for the very first time 24 hours ago. It has been the talk of our customer base since. So this is your chance. It is a first caller scenario situation. I don't have 2. I don't have 3. You can see my next brightest color is not nearly the color. So again, the 305 is here and it's beautiful, but this is even more saturated than the 305. So if you're going for that ultimate saturation, this is the way to do it and still have yourself a natural fancy yellow. And remember, you always have that money back guarantee. So if you are a shopper that's maybe newer and you're, not sure about this world of, these diamonds that maybe you've scouted and they're out there for hundreds of thousands, right? Sometimes millions of dollars, depending on where you might be. This is that kind of value. We want you to feel comfortable. This is what we do. We bring you the values of a lifetime. So we'll give it 30 seconds. We'll see who's got it. Congratulations to whomever is going to take it home and make it theirs, because it's a very, very special piece indeed. And that was, I know, something a lot of people want to see early on. Who wants to see the Wonder Ring? Michael wants to see the Wonder Ring. Thank you. And we'll show it next. You got it. One of my favorite things in the whole world to present is the Wonder Ring. So we'll share it with you coming up. And we actually have all 3 colors actually to show you, which is kind of rare. So those diamond earrings are still here if you want the hoops. The amethyst is here, but this one may not be. So final call. We'll see who's got it. Congratulations. $99.99. Listen, when I have a 201 or a 2 carat even, that's that value, they go. So this is the time to pick it up, and don't let somebody else, because I literally have nothing else. I have nothing else of that color. I have 3-carat stones. I have other 2-carat stones, but they are not, I repeat, not that color saturation. That's where that one really stands out. Who's got it, Jess? On this one, it's as is, unfortunately. It is two-tone. And it is as is because it's not even our mounting. But I'll tell you this. The reason they like to put, and we've got to remember, a good amount of yellow because you have the yellow diamond center there that's in the yellow gold. The center stone is in yellow gold. And the reason that if, again, it really, I don't know, yesterday I had one that was all yellow gold. And again, everyone's opinion's different, but I just don't love a yellow diamond in all yellow gold. I think that you need a little bit of contrast, even in the darkest stone. Yes? Well, we tried, John. Listen, I'll keep trying to get him a yellow diamond until I no longer can. You know, I know. Well, thanks so much, and we'll send it out to somebody. I know John actually just reached out to me right before the show, so he was like one of the many. So no problem. I wish I could do it in all yellow. If I could, I would, and it'd be done. But two-tone is really the way to go, and the good news is this has more yellow gold than some do, so that if you are somebody, I myself wear mostly yellow gold, and I gotta say, if you are that way, I mean, you're really, I think, be more comfortable than normal because this has that yellow diamond and yellow gold band down the middle. So, all right, Wonder Ring, you got it. Michael wants to see this. One of our all-time favorites, one of our all-time best, one of our last chances at this price because, you know, the gold and the diamonds have gone up tremendously. So I want to welcome you to the show. And again, if you want that yellow diamond or the amylite, or we have a 3-stone yellow diamond coming up. So if you're going, that's a really pretty yellow diamond, but I need something that's not 10 grand. I got it for you coming up after the Wonder Ring, which is requested. So thank you, Michael, for the request. And I bet there's a lot of new folks that are shopping or looking at this ring, maybe going, I don't know if I've seen that before. This is one that I could go on and on, but I'm going to limit it to about 60 seconds here because this is something most everybody watching right now owns, right? And if you don't, it's a really good time to get one because let me tell you, it's not going to be this price forever. It's $489. It's a carat 03. I recommend getting 2. That may sound totally like superfluous and like, come on, why? This is the Wonder Ring. It is the ultimate ring guard ring. It is the ring that you can pop on next to anything else you wear. There's a million ways to wear it. This is one you truly have to like set aside time when you get it and play and see how it functions with all of your other jewelry, pieces you may not have worn for years, pieces that maybe you wear every day, you just want to add a little oomph and glamour to, or by itself as a band that's a little more unique than typical bands, whatever you want to do. But it is a must-have, and there are very few opportunities to offer it at this value. So if you would like, I'm going to show you the yellow and the rose because it's kind of unique that I have all 3 gold colors to show you. So let's show you this. We've got the fabulous yellow. We have rose, rather. And then I've got the yellow here. It's so funny because from the front, you really, I mean, the rose gold is certainly the one that I would say stands out the most where you really see the gold. I would say the white and the yellow, we've always, you know, commented on this before. You don't see a lot of difference in the white or the yellow because it's very diamond intense, and you've got these great, you know, shared prong settings to let the bigger diamonds do their thing. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a really cool band to wear on its own. If you want to start with one and then come back again for another later, you may do that. Almost everybody who ever starts with one comes back inevitably and gets another one down the line. But this is what the single ring looks like all by itself. But then when you get 2, you have the flexibility and the versatility to add a ring to it, put something in the middle, wear the other ring on the other side pointing out, and then it just has this way where it perfectly just kind of envelops whatever ring. And if you're thinking, well, how do you know what I have? And how do you know it's going to fit? That's the remarkable thing about this ring. It works with just about everything, no matter if it's a pear-shaped marquise, cushion cut, round, oval, you name it. It works, but it's also going to be one of our last times at this price, so take advantage of it now. That's going to be something you can wear on any finger of the hand, even as a thumb ring if you wanted to have this kind of cool, like I think it's an empowering ring with that chevron style that it has. It is not going to be, wow. So this is supposed to be over $4,500 these days with gold prices and diamond prices soaring the way they are. But the reason, and a big part of the reason they've been crazy popular, is because of the value we offer, like everything else. But it's going to be an impossibility to do going forward. Let me just tell you this. We are losing money. Now, none have sold yet. But every single one you decide to pick up, if you pick up 2, if you pick up 3, if you pick up 1, maybe you're coming back for another gold color. A lot of people do that. They'll start with one color and then they want to mix and match it with other things. You can do that if you'd like. I mean, it's a status piece. I just want to show you the thumb ring. I just popped one on as the thumb ring. I even like it as a thumb ring if you want to go more bold with your thumb ring style. But I'll tell you right now, we lose money on every single one that sells. Notice how it never comes out anymore unless you specifically request it. There's a reason for that. And it's not that we don't love losing money to give you value, but you know, it is one of those things where it's really tough to go backwards on every single one. And I'm not talking about like a couple dollars either. I'm talking about a significant discount that you're getting that literally is you're paying less than what it costs to make it. So if you want to get 2, this is the time to do it. It's white, yellow, or rose gold. It is a great chance to pick up 2, get your favorite, add it. I'll show it on with a couple of pieces that are coming up here tonight, but it's not 45 or 35 or 25 or even 15, which right there would be a value considering you're getting a carat 03 in diamonds. I'll tell you what, we're going to blow them out right now. Only 60 seconds that we can share it with you. We'd love for you to have it, especially if you don't have one already, or if you are trying to add another one to the collection, or you want to get a new color gold. This is the time to do it. Take a look. Not even 15. Watch this. We're not going to do 15, 14, 13, or 12 on a carat 03 of VS diamonds per ring. So yeah, when you're getting 2, which is the ultimate way to go, you're getting 206 in diamonds, and we'll show you how it works with a few other pieces here. Remember, we've got an all-time best value. It's not even $11.99 or $10.99. We are making this affordable because we believe that if you have the opportunity to get more than one, do it. Do it, do it, do it. And this is the way we make it happen. Make it $999. You know, I'll take this opportunity to shamelessly plug the tanzanite that I have coming up, the one I was already raving about at the beginning of the show, which is the round. I was just so stunned by our value. This is one of our bigger rings tonight that you're going to see, but let me still show you how it does not matter. You can have I think naturally we think, oh, a ring guard would be, you know, what's going to go around, you know, like a smaller ring. Not necessarily. Let me just show you, that is my tanzanite that I have coming up that looks totally different on its own. Beautiful in its own right. But look at that. And if you are getting 2, I'm going to recommend you go up a half size on each. So if you do get 2, meaning like if you wear a 7, because you're going to add a lot of overall width when you're stacking it with something else, you want it to be comfortable. You know, obviously you're going to want to wear this all the time because once you experience the Wonder Ring on, I don't know if you're ever going to want to wear jewelry without it. You know, it's one of those things. And this is going to be where I say, if you do get 2 and you're going to stack it with something else in the middle, go up a half size on each so that it's going to be comfortable, because you know the rule of thumb, when you get wider rings or when you stack, you have to go larger. That's the way it works. So this is $9.99 for the Wonder Ring. That was just an example of what it looks like with that $5.98 that's coming up on discount a little later. So $999. Get yours. We'll give it 60 seconds like I said, so we don't, you know, I don't get too carried away, because it's easy for me to get carried away because I'm such a believer in this ring and really think that this is the one to own, and it's going to be like a true wardrobe builder. You will wear it with so many different things, if not every single thing that you have. No, actually, I wish I could, Dina. I don't know if I hope you're watching. I literally can't go any lower because we, as of yesterday, took $5,000 off. So I'm saving you literally half of the price. So unfortunately, that yellow diamond is $99.99. And yes, literally yesterday before 7 o'clock, it was $15,000. So yeah, and I wish I could, but $99.99 is our lowest on that really saturated yellow. Remember, you're getting the big size and the ultimate saturation, so it should actually be a lot more. And that's why we were kind of stuck at $15,000 for a long time, but $99.99 is the value. So that one has been, you know me, just never want to, I kind of do all that work for you. That's kind of, I think that's what I look at as my job, to work behind the scenes. You know, this isn't just show up, do a show, and then leave and go home. You know, I wish. that would be different. That would be a little, you know, but I gotta say, it's really about, let's do the work to get you the best value before I get on the air, so that I can come up here and really get excited about, I've been doing this a long time. It takes a lot for me to get excited, but I do, because these are values. These are values. And that's where I work behind the scenes to make sure everything is value before I even bring it to you. And don't think I don't, because that's part of it, guys. And I don't mess around with prices. I want you to save the most money possible, only because that's how I shop. And I'm a real, like, true professional shopper. You know, that's why I made a career of it. I literally shop with you guys. So This is really about giving you the best value. I never want to pay a penny more on anything than somebody else does. That makes me angry. So I'll tell you right now, we give you the best values. That's my style. We show you what we can do. If you'd like the Wonder Ring, give us a call. We'll help you out. But I know we're getting questions. I wish I could take offers on the yellow. I just can't. So I already did all that legwork. And listen, if it was $15,000 and I took your offer for $13,000, you'd still be spending $3,000 more than you had to. That's how I look at it. Does that make sense to everybody? So that's kind of that's just my own personal style. And that's why I like to shop, just because I just know how it makes me angry when I pay more than somebody else did, or like if something ever gets marked down further, and that just kind of bugs me. So I like for you guys to have the best value possible. So just kind of just kind of a guide to, you know, how things operate. And so here's what we're going to do. We've got the Wonder Ring for $9.99. I know we're very busy. They're very popular as always. So give us a call if you'd like them, and we can pop that. Since I have them out here, I'll try to pop them on with a lot of things throughout the show so you can see how it works with a lot of different ideas. But let's take a look, and don't forget about the big round tanzanite. Then we have a yellow diamond 3-stone ring. I want to show this to you because I think the value is so wild. And then we have a really big discount also on a Paraíba, which is kind of fun. So we've got a great discount on a Paraíba that I know is that sweet spot that a lot of people long for Paraíbas to be priced at, but they usually don't happen that way. So let's actually do this. Let's just show you this beautiful 3-stone yellow that's coming your way. And there's a pink and white diamond. We've got 5 rows of pink and white diamonds. So let's show you this. I'll tell you, this is kind of cool here. Look at this. I wanted to show you. This is all wrapped into one. So I know we just talked about something that's ring guards where you can layer it and stack it with other things, but this is a little different. I want to do our pink diamond, then our yellow diamond special, and I'll tell you what, this is where you get 5 rows of stunning pink and whites. I mean, how about that? It's item number 1, right? That is, I mean, think about, as a stacker, I've always loved stacking jewelry. It's always, because I'm a big believer, like if, you know, 1 is good, 2 is great, 3 is even better, and maybe go for 4. That's kind of my belief. If I like something, I get lots of them, and I usually stack them together with jewelry. That's always been kind of my own style. But I'll tell you, it's a little complex to do that sometimes, because we were just talking about like sizing issues, and you thought it was a size 7, but suddenly when you have 5 of them together, suddenly they need to be an 8. So this is where the whole ring is built in together as one ring to look like you've stacked 5 incredible bands. And Dina, I would have you call. We do have opportunities like that for you to pay over time. So yes, I'm not as well versed as our operators are, so give them a call and they'll help you out with that. Here's what we'll do on 1544. It is our pink diamond and white diamond ring, and we break it down because it's so important here to tell you exactly what the pink diamond weight is as opposed to the white diamonds, because it does matter. The pink diamonds are certainly going to be a higher value than even the VS white diamonds that are beside it here. And you've got 61 points in just the pink, and then you've got another 85 points in the white. It's that same within the bands. When I say band, I don't want to mislead you here, because you actually look and you see there's actually different sizes that are kind of waving through the bands. So the bands are not straight across, basic, simple. They actually do this little kind of scalloped, wavy design, which is really tough to do. And then you can see how they kind of fit together, where the narrow side of the white band goes with the thicker side of the pink diamond band, so that they look like you very strategically place them, stack them. But that's kind of the beauty of getting all these different sizes of diamonds like this. 61 in the pink, 85 in the white. We only have, this is a problem here, last call on the 146 total weight here, so let's give it a great discount just to make it easy. And think about this, guys, because I know if you're looking at a diamond band, they could go for $6.99 each. Although that'd be a really good value for the pink versions. But, you know, let's just say they're all the same. Let's say that'd be $3,500. So I'm just thinking about like what we do on a band just like this at $6.99 when you buy a single band by itself, and what that would be when you just do some basic arithmetic, right? Be $35. Here's what we're going to do instead. You're going to save a bunch, and you get the pink and the white all rolled in together. And much like the yellow diamonds, that contrast together, you know, realize if that was all pink diamonds, I don't think it would be nearly as striking as when you have the pink with the white alternating. Same thing I said about that yellow diamond earlier, where you have the alternating of the golds. It shows off the fancy colors better when they're next to white diamonds. It really does. So this is not $35 or $25 or even $2,000 for 5 rows. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and it's so easy to wear. I mean, this is really a lot of pink diamond weight, but so easy. You slide it on, and you got the look like you stacked. Didn't need to go through that, and it's not even $19.99. Watch that. That's a really good one there, right? And you do see that little subtle wave that it has there. that little subtlety of the mix of the diamond shapes, not shapes, sizes, and that rolling effect it has, like water, like a little subtle water, right? 19, 18, 17, 16, or 15, it's not. And this is where I'm going to break it down, like math-wise, doesn't make sense at all, because it's not even $1,599. We'll blow it out right now and make it $1,499 if you'd like the ring. And by the way, Tiffany, how many, did you get Wonder Rings, Tiffany, already? You did? Who was that? Oh my goodness, that's all I wanted to hear. The requester, Michael. Listen, I think everybody else has got him, but the requester, Michael, that's what we're here to do. Thank you so much. He got 2 Wonder Rings. Awesome. $14.99. If you'd like this one, we'll give it 30 seconds. We got to roll. We got a lot of show here. A lot of show and only 2.5 hours left. You ready for the 3-stone yellow, though? Yeah, 3 stones, yellow diamonds all across the hand. It's like having 3 of those great solitaires with the halo, but you triple them up. You give it all the way across the hand look. Loving that. That's coming up next. And then we have that really affordable Paraíba for you as well. So last call on this one. If you'd like it, let us know. How does this break down? If it's $14.99 and you have 5 rows, essentially that's like $2.99 a band. We couldn't do that. So it makes sense. It's almost like you're buying your bands in bulk. Buy your bands in bulk, right? And it doesn't take too many bands to do it, right? Slang for money. Bands? No. Okay. All right. $14.99. All right. Let us know if you'd like that one. Here is, wait, before we get to the yellow diamond 3-stone, I have one Tanzanian spinel in the raspberry color. You're going to love it. And we need one caller who says, I'll take it. This, the round is everything in this stone. It's almost like, reminds me a little bit of our Zambarans, which we have an incredible Zambaran bracelet here coming up in this hour. But take a look at that cutting, allowing this coloring to come through and actually play as different colors. I mean, I challenge you to name that color, right? You've heard of Name That Tune. Well, which we'll play another day. Maybe we'll play that tomorrow night for Club TVON, because, you know, I'm very musically inclined. Not really. I just wish I was. But I could sing, and that would be really a challenge to figure out what I'm singing, because it would be all out of tune. But we do have a challenge here, which is name that color, because sometimes the way it's turning is giving us a different kind of color to the stone. Item number is 125, and it is a beautiful, really rare raspberry, pinky purple plum blues in the round spinel out of Tanzania, and it's a 1-carat stone in the round. It's gorgeous. And then why not put that halo, but then a little extra on the outside. Yes, James, question? You're good? Everyone's good. All right. Wonder Rings still popular. Why wouldn't they? James, are you getting Wonder Rings too? Wonder Rings. I love it. 2 more going out. Somebody just took 4. They said, I'll just take 2 yellow, 2 white, right? That's the way to do it. Stock up now while they're $9.99. But anyway, we got a 1-carat round here, plus the 40 points in diamonds. Oh, good. Oh, hi, Leslie. She's getting 2 Wonder Rings. Does she not have them yet? Oh my goodness, she's going to be so happy. She's going to, listen, if that's Leslie S., she likes to play with her jewelry. She already told me that. So set aside extra time when you get the Wonders. Yeah, because you'll really have some fun. Yeah, she is. She is. Yeah. That's what the S stands for, star. Yep, you got it. Here's what we'll do. I'll make it $777. Get it a home. Get it a home for our beautiful raspberry spinel. What's usually a more muted color, certainly out of Tanzania. We know that Tanzanian spinels usually equates to the mehenges, right? This is not that source. Different source, different mine, but and you really see that really gorgeous gleaming jewel tone color, but boy, does it just, yeah, it fires right there. It's what you call firing on all cylinders, right there. Well, you know, not literally, I mean, right? That's more of a car term, but it usually there will be, yeah, if you watch a show of mine, it's going to be a lot of car and sports terms throughout the show, typically. So that's $777. If you'd like that spinel, let us know who's got it. It's a one only. We can change the gold. So if you wanted to put that raspberry pink jewel tone in a yellow gold, it would look lovely. If you wanted to go ahead and get it in, that would be pretty too. The rose gold would be lovely as well. So you decide. but that is $777 only on this one, and it's first color. That's only one. There's stones that cannot be replicated or duplicated, and that is definitely one of them. So let's get to our 3-stone yellow. I got to just make sure that, you know, when you've seen the 1-222 already, which we love, right? We love it. But there's something special about getting the 3-stone style, right? The 3-stone, unbelievable, 1322 is the item number. I'm sorry, 1622. Tell you what, want to tell you a little bit about this because this is where you get that popping bright yellow. Times 3 though, so it's a little bit unusual. Sometimes we obviously bring you a lot of different styles because we appeal to a lot of different people. We realize we are not broadcasting to one segment of the population. We have a lot of ladies with all different styles and tastes and all that good stuff. So we like to have a little bit of everything. But I think when it comes to the overall wow factor of a yellow diamond, and we have 3 carats and 2 carat stones, you've seen one tonight, there's something very special where you're not going to pay a lot of money, but you get that really big wow factor because of the fact that we didn't just give you 1 yellow diamond. There are 3 yellow diamonds in this ring that are going to stack all the way across the finger. So that's why from here it probably looks like a really, really wide, solid band. In actuality, we took 3 center stones and said, why not stack them up across the way, give each one its own halo, and then give you diamonds that envelop it on the sides. So it really is, think about all the times we've seen a single stone in an oval with a halo, right? This is where you get 3 across the way, and it just gives you that beautiful over-the-top look without the price being super, super exorbitant because it's not just one big stone. How about we break it up? You got 76 points in these ovals. Let's take a look at this. It's a 1 only. So I'm just really concerned that this kind of markdown, and this is not the normal price, and these are those true, beautiful, still you can tell they're fancy yellows, but they're not too orange or too brown. They're really that classic bright color and like sunshine, right? And it's 76 points in the yellow. It's also 105 in additional white diamonds because you see here, each one has its own halo. And then it has this beautiful scalloped, I love this, the scalloped effect that just wraps around. I mean, it almost looks like you reconfigured a ring. Like, let's say, you know, you had like 3 heirloom pieces and you said, oh, well, they look good together. Let's just put them all in one ring, right? It's over the top, but it's also comfortable and wearable and every day, but there is only one. So that's a hugely important reminder here, just because I know you've seen it at $39.99. It's not that price tag here tonight. It's one of those values where we're going to wow you beyond belief, and you get all the yellow diamonds, and it really is. And these are natural, so again, that's why we highlighted up there for you, and that's always a good thing when you're going, I love that we got that question out. Well, is that not heated? Because it looks heated. That's a good thing, right? Because, you know, we're not, I realize there's like the world of synthetics, there's the world of simulants, then there's the stones that are diamonds, they're natural from the earth, but they're heated to get the color, where they rush Mother Nature's process. And then there's the ultimate, which is what we only show you, which is the all natural yellows. So these are from the Argyle mine. They are mined in that color. They got no enhancements except for cutting and polishing, because I wish they came out of the ground looking that beautiful, but they're in rough state. They're unrecognizable. You have to have the master lapidaries that facet and polish, and then poof, perfection right there. So not 39 or 29. You know, this is one of those values that I live for, because I think this is the ring that I think about if I was strolling down Rodeo looking at store windows of stores that are clearly closed, but they've still got some beautiful things in the window to look at. That's the one that would be, you know, add a 0, and that might be the sales tax. We got nearly 10% sales tax, so that might be the sales tax, right? 29,000 might be the sales tax, yeah. Did she get the, oh good, the 5-band ring? Very good. Hi, Barbara. Is she new with us? Oh, no way. Hi, Barbara. Where's she calling from? Texas, in the house. Welcome, Texas. Welcome, Barbara. Thank you so much. Enjoy. And here we go with a major markdown. You think that $19.99 is going to do it? I do, but hold on. We're not even stopping there. And I want you to see it. You got to see this on, because it continues with the split shang. This is so, to me, that's elegant. I love that it almost looks a little bit squared off, just the way it kind of stops with that plateau of the 3 halos with the 3 centers, and then it's open down the sides. I think this is one of the most beautiful, complete, designer. I mean, is there anything prettier than a ring like that? Where maybe, again, I think so many of the single stones look very bridal, and I don't know if we all need like 18 rings that look like bridal rings. That's great if you want to like change your bridal ring every day, but I don't know if we all want our yellow diamonds in that fashion. So I think this is a great way to get that kind of band effect going all the way across the hand like this does, but it's not 19. I'm gonna sell this ring. We're going to sell this ring. And I realize that going even more, even more discounting than $19.99 when we've already taken half off our TVON price, probably unnecessary. But we're going to do it because I'd love to get this home. We'd love to see somebody own this. We'd love to see you enjoy something unique and different and beautiful and really special that you don't have to spend hardly anything on. This is the world of fine jewelry. And there are, I realize you could call technically sterling silver is fine jewelry. So that broad term, fine jewelry, means a lot of different things. This is like fine jewelry, okay? You got to say it like that when you're shopping TVON. It's fine jewelry because it's really the top of the top when it comes to rarity and luxury and all the best quality of the diamonds, but it still doesn't have a home at $19.99. So maybe, just maybe, I got to drop it even further, and I will. So come on in now because it's always easier to hang up and say no thanks than it is to say, can I have it after it's sold? Because it's one, and it's not 19 or 18 or 17. You know, I may be starting this hour a little unorthodox with these really big important pieces, but the prices are not reflecting that, and I think that's the best part. If we can make the really big important over-the-top pieces really affordable, then I think that's what it's all about. $17.99, it's not. Take a look. We're going to show you what we can do here and make sure that it is flying on out where you don't even have to pay $17.99. Go ahead. I want you to have it. And so far nobody's got it. 17, 16, 15. Is it gonna be that kind of night? You guys put me through the paces last night. So let's see. And I fought back with some really killer values. I tell you what, not even $15.99. This is gonna go. Make it $1,499. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I know I'm not gonna get that chance, but I know somebody will. So there's your ring. Absolutely stunning. And the perfect matching of all three. It's your trio. It's your trifecta. It's your amazing, amazing three stones together with the halos. It's amazing. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Congratulations if you get it. Let's give it 30 seconds and we'll see who's got it.
I believe so. Did you need more than one? Did you need more than one ring? Oh, okay.
All right. No problem. What are they getting? Wonder rings as well?
No, we're going to get this yellow diamond for Joni on Riverside.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you believe it?
Well, you know what? That sounds like a good plan. You got it. It's as it is. Yep, it's as it is in the two-tone gold. It's going to be a little bit of yellow gold for the yellow diamonds. The rest is in white gold. Again, we've talked about the importance of two-tone gold when you're getting yellow diamonds. I mean, very rarely you're going to see one all yellow gold. There's a reason for that. So that one is $14.99. All right, let me know who's got it. Do you want to see the affordable Paraíba, or are we done with the museum? You know what I have is something so unique that I've only had once before, and it's cameos. You guys know cameos, right? There's an app now. There's called like a Cameo app where you can pay semi-famous people to do shout-outs for you, right? Is that a thing? Like it's a real thing? I see more and more people saying, hit me up on Cameo. Maybe I need to do that. I don't think I'd sell a single one of them, but it'd be kind of fun. But this is what we're going to do, guys. We've got a Cameo as in carved gem material. I don't know if there's anything prettier. And this to me is so, I think there was a time when cameos were kind of, you know, one certain look that were only, oh my goodness, look at that. So like, I think they were a little vintage and Victorian. This is where I think now they're fresh. And I know that because I see some of the, you know, the really cool young, like it girl tastemakers, they're wearing this kind of cameo jewelry, except usually that's costume. Take a look at what we have here. Item number 1875. I just thought, you know, you probably didn't tune in tonight expecting to see this, but what fun. And there's even a left and a right. And let me move these apart a little bit so you can see, because you can see she's going to actually have her, the beautiful profile is going to be facing two different ways so that you can either have her looking in or out, so depending on what you prefer there. But it's actually a carved gemstone. Sometimes these are like, they can be different kinds of shells or composites. 1875 is actually giving you 304 in carnelians. So this is really special, and you can see that's that beautiful, beautiful red, orange, almost coral color that you have there. 304 on the oval carnelian cameo carvings. 7 points in diamonds are going to be that little loop up top, and then you have a lever back. So they're really just, I mean, these are like fresh. And the fact that they're not something that, you know, is low end as far as the quality or rarity of the stone, because you've got really high end, high quality carnelian, which is very rarely carved like this. I'll tell you what, we've only got a couple pairs to go around. Want to bring them affordable because I think, you know, it's kind of unusual and unexpected, and maybe it's a little step outside the box for you, or maybe you've been waiting for TVON to bring something like this. Either way, we're going to make them very affordable. And that's what we're here to do. So instead of, watch this, not even going to be, wow, $9.99 is a crazy value. We're going to make them better than that. I'd love for you to try them. They'll also be in any gold you'd like. So let us know if you are, you know, the yellow gold lover or the white gold lover, the rose gold. Man, those in rose gold would be absolutely stunning because we saw a lot of rose gold in that era. So that would be a really, I think, fitting color choice for you. But you know what? They're not $9.99. Let's blow them out. They're not even going to be $777. I'd love for you to try these. Let's see. How do I want? I'm going to have, I think I want to go the looking out, maybe. We'll do that. So as I try one on for you and give you the length measurement. But you know what? They're not even going to be $7 or $6.99. We're going to make this really easy for you and try them out because we have only one cameo piece in our collection. You are looking at it. There they are with a over an inch. They're 1.25 inches in their top to bottom length. We'll show you on as well. And then we're going to get them home right now. This is wild. They're not even $6.99. Let's blow them out. Have you ever seen anything quite like this? And I will say there's, you know, a lot of different qualities and cameos in the carving and the detail of the carving. This is definitely a beautiful detail. You can see the finger waves of the hair and the really distinctive features on the profile there. Even the eyes are always tougher to do there, but they've got that carved beautifully. It's not even $6.99 a pair. Blow them out. We'll make them $599 while they last. Only a couple pairs to go around. And let me see if I can show you here just what they look like from a distance. So they're really pretty. I love almost the this almost half moon style. Reminds me a little bit of, almost looks like it could be a crown. You know, there's a lot of times that you see cameos are going to depict someone of an elite status, of an, you know, a royal family, something like that. So you have that really beautiful, almost like fitting kind of crown of diamonds up above it, which is so pretty. That's again the yellow gold. So just want to give you a length here. We'll show you a little bit more of a kind of a visual there. So that's going to be $5.99. Take a look. We'll give them 60 seconds and those will be out of here. One last shot on our carved carnelian cameos. They're so beautiful. They're really just pretty, and like I said, I don't think they're only just for one style anymore. Cameos are becoming very much in vogue now again, very fresh, and all the generations kind of loving that style. And like I said, to orient them differently so that you have an inside and an outside, you have a left and a right, just depends on how you want to wear them. I opted with the gal facing out, so it's really just a beautiful style. So grab them if you love them. We got a few seconds left with those. And then a great affordable Paraíba on the way. And don't go anywhere. We've got that big round tanzanite. You saw that round tanzanite's coming up in this show at a discount. That's why I'm going to highlight it. I've been talking about it since we came on the air an hour ago. So that's on the way. And then there is this, the biggest value in bracelets all time at our show. Are you ready to see it? We're going to show you a bracelet that we have with one of those rare gems. You'd think with a value that's so impressive, maybe, just maybe, the gem is going to be a little bit more commonplace. Not the case with what I'm about to show you as we finalize the last few minutes of this hour. I have something very special on the way. Thank you on the cameos, guys. I just love bringing you something different, and that is really fresh and updated, but you're still getting all that fine jewelry quality. So let me show you this. The item number on this one is, I want to call it BVE, like best value ever. Is what I want to call this item number. I don't know if this needs numbers as much as it needs an acronym. What I'm about to show you, and we are finalizing this first hour here tonight. I don't know if I have the words, guys, to describe what's about to happen with this value. Capital V, A, LUNE, okay? We got it for you. And this is 1250. Wait till you see. Now, instead of sitting back and sitting by, you may want to call in early, very early. I'm still going to offer this bracelet. It's a 7-inch superstar bracelet. What do we have as the gem represented here? It is the color change or the color shifting. It's always, again, a little bit, it's teetering on the brink, not technically a phenomena stone, so we call it a color shifting garnet. It's out of Tanzania. It is amazing because these are trillions, which are actually one of the better cuts to show that off, where you're going to get purples and blues and red elements, just depending on how it moves, and it's a bracelet, so it's going to move. And we're going to offer you your gold color choice. This is the one I really think is like our best value ever, and I know it is on bracelets because that's a fact. That's not a hyperbole situation. That is a fact. This is our best value on bracelets ever. And it's a link style with diamonds. It almost looks like a paisley, if you will. We all are familiar with like a good, you know, almost menswear inspired paisley that's done in like a silk tie. I love that, but this is feminine at the same time. Open links with a diamond. Take a look. It's trillion cut Zambarans, 345 total weight. Yes. Are we on the all new register streak again tonight? I love it. Only an hour in. Has there? No, Leslie, no. Leslie was a returning, right? Leslie was new. But your Riverside caller was new, right, James? Oh, first purchase. That's when that's when I say you're like a official. Yeah. Oh, the figure eights? She'll love those. Hi, Linda. Nice to hear from you. Thank you very much. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much. You'll love those earrings. Enjoy. She's a diamond lover. She'll love them. This is our 345 Zambaran. And who was it? I'm sorry. One more time. Did I shout out your new caller, Tiffany? Who? I know I cut you off there. Carol? From where? Oh, my goodness. Hi, Carol. Welcome from Oregon. So glad you're with us. Thank you for shopping. Let's do this. I have a 345 Zambaran bracelet. That means 345 among your Zambaran trillions. There are 6 of them. Then you have diamonds, which is also 12 points. Then you have, it's a bracelet, so we got to talk about the gold. There's a lot of gold in any bracelet you will see here. And keep in mind, I think this is a great way where there's a subtle curve the way it's laid out on this wheel. I would say that Zambaran on the right looks a little different color than Zambaran on the left just because they're facing the camera in different directions, right? And that's what color shifting is all about. That's what actually is really, I think, just illustrating what I can try to tell you about all day, but it's really just evident here in the way this is and the way you see it. Now, let me show it against the hand. This was originally a $9,300 bracelet, but it's been hanging out at $29.99, which is a really nice, healthy discount. This is what we're going to do. I have white, I have yellow, I have rose. Those colors are covered for you, so you're just going to choose your favorite. Let me show you how this looks, though, from afar, so we can also take you through the different stones here. So you can actually see, this is how, let me show you. It's going to be, your 6 stones are really concentrated through the center of the bracelet. Now, obviously, it's a link style, so it's going to have the freedom to move and kind of just, you know, jostle around your wrist. But this is where the links continue, and by the way, they still have those beautiful, gorgeous, like paisley waves. And then you have an insert closure. I'll show you the other side here. This is going to be the side that pops in. And then you have not 1, but 2 figure 8s to keep that locked and secure on your wrist once the figure or once the insert is fastened. It's really easy, by the way. I mean, you just can like do it all by yourself. It's really an easy bracelet to secure, but it's not going to be $29.99. This is a value. And to get those 6 Zambarans, really truly would be even more than what we're going to ask for the bracelet as a whole, with the gold, with the diamonds, with those gorgeous. Is there anything better than a trillion Zambaran? Tell me, right? They are stunning. So this is your stone. That's a really beautiful jewel tone. And if you wear sapphires or amethyst, or if you wear rubies, this is so complementary to all of those different colored stones that are very popular that you might already have in your collection. But here's the value. And this is what I think we're waiting for, because I truly tell you, we've not had a bracelet, a link style bracelet with gemstones, with diamonds, all together ever at this price. And I'm not talking about the $29.99, because that there is already pretty amazing, but it's going even lower. So that you can try, maybe, you know, in today's gold world, I realize it's not easy to afford bracelets of any kind. The bangles that I see out there with no diamonds and no stones, Granted, there are ones you can spend $9,800 on that have the big designer name in the red box with the gold filigree. That's one thing. But there are just, you know, plain no-name bangles that are just straight up gold and not a lot of it that are also $3,000 and $4,000. So this is that extra mile when you're getting the links and the style to have all those stones matched up. And it's a precious rare stone as well. And it's not going to be $29.99 or $19.99 or even, as we are already getting close to the top of the hour, this will be a 60-second deal. We'll see who gets it. Any gold color's fine. We're going to expand the length if you need us to, 10% more. As always, we got the 7-inch ready to go. If you need us to expand it to an 8-inch, it's 10% more, that's it. But it is not going to be $19.99. This has not happened. I think the lowest I ever had a bracelet for was $12.99 like this. What if we go even lower and give you greater value? I'm talking 19, but already 12, because that's what I remember the lowest price being on a bangle or a link bracelet like this. With the gem presence, it's not even going to be $12.99. We're taking our lowest and making it lower. So you've got a new record-setting kind of value here on your best of the best in a gemstone that is January's birthstone, rare type of garnet. There are a lot of different garnets represented out there, but very few that are as rare as a color-shifting stone. 12, 11, 10, 99, none of those prices. I want to get it at home. Let's see who's out there. $999 for a bracelet. I don't know if you watch the show very often, but I hardly have pendants or rings or studs for $999. And what we're doing now is bringing you a bracelet. Look at this, $999 only for a royal Zambaran, 6 individual stones there. Tons of gold, beautiful like a paisley wave. Are you feeling me on that description? Like a little like a open work, little, yeah, paisley is what it always reminds me of. And it is beautiful, and it's $9.99, and it's here. So that is one of those, that's a test. Just to see, I know we just have you join us for the top of the hour, so welcome if you just tuned in. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. So glad you're with us, and that is a stunning, stunning value on a bracelet that is under $1,000. Never thought I would see that. So there it is, guys. We still have, by the way, we still have the diamond earrings are gone. I think that means everything is gone except the yellow diamond, the 222, the 2 carat 22, which is only here again because a lot of you asked for it. So that's still here. We have the, that's it. And Wonder Rings, of course, because we have more than one of those available. So Wonder Rings are still here for you as well. That is $9.99. Okay, I'm going to just let that be like the first caller who wants to call in and get that. You can have it, okay? $9.99 on that one, but we have a top of the hour for you as well, and it's good. Oh, also the spinel is here. And actually, I want to show you because the Tanzanian spinel looks a lot like the Tanzanian color shifting garnets. And look, so if you wanted a ring to kind of coordinate with it, I think these two look really great together. And that ring was only $777. So actually, that's still here. The bracelet is here, and the big 222 yellow diamond is also here. That's the breakdown from hour number 1. Are you ready for hour number 2 as we proceed into the weekend here? So glad you're with us. Anything going on next weekend? Is that big time change? Oof, that's the brutal one too, where we lose an hour, but that's not till next weekend. So that's an eternity away. We got a special plan for you, and I got to tell you, this show rocking. 2 big hours. Stay with us. It's TVON, Lauren Blair. We are glad you're with us. There's a mega tanzanite pendant deal. My favorite tanzanite deal is actually the round you're going to see, which is almost 6 carats in a round. I've already shown it to you with the Wonder Ring, and it was amazing, but it's also gorgeous on its own by itself, so you're going to see that. And then we also have a big mahenge. So if you want the mahenge hot pink spinels out of Tanzania, we have that. But there's also a bangle bracelet with aqua. So we're celebrating the aqua birthdays. You know who you are. We got the earrings last night that were so popular and sold out. We've got a ring, a new one for you tonight. We have the bangle. And if you want that bracelet for $9.99, oh my goodness. I mean, let me just grab that and show you one more time, like from way far away, how beautiful that bracelet is with gems, with diamonds, with gold. And that's $9.99. So that's a good one there if you want to pick that up. Also the Russian Amantoid, you know the big one we have here in that designer baguette mounting. We have that here as well. Another markdown, another one. So we're getting a little testy on these demantoids where a lot of people love them, but it's going to take that extra discount. We got it for you. But first, I usually have something really special for everybody for the top of the hour. This is not for everybody, but the value is so special. I wanted to highlight it right now. It's a Paraíba. It's affordable. And I know that can mean a lot of different things. In Paraíba, the standards are a little different than other gems. It's item number 1911. Take a look at this pear shape. the classic, the beautiful double halo, one of the rarest stones in the world, is here, but this is not the price we usually see with Paraíba. So come on in, guys. We'll do some special discounting here as the weekend approaches, and look at this absolutely stunning Paraíba. You know what it reminds me of is the oval that everyone was fighting over the other day. That really beautiful, like bright blue, more blue than green, certainly, about like 60-40 blue to green on that ratio. And you also have 1911. It is a 75-point pear-shaped stone. There is only one. Just wanted to highlight it so we can get it at home right now. Have some fun, making Paraíba a little more affordable than it usually is. And thank you. And here's what we're going to do with that diamond weight. 64 points, double row around it. Notice what they did, though. It's a lot of times a double halo is pretty simple. And it's just, you know, the same size diamond going round and round and round. Look at how they punctuated the points here. There's a larger diamond every so often, kind of creating a little bit of a corner, if you will, around that outer halo. So it's kind of just a little designer touch that actually makes a big difference on, you know, how does something really look, right? What does it look like? How does it, I was reading this article today, which was fascinating about, my mom thought I would enjoy it. She sent me this article. I'd already read it, but she sent it to me. It's all about, you know, it was really diamond and engagement ring centered, but it was all about what makes jewelry look expensive versus what makes jewelry look cheap. And there are always, I mean, we could go on and on. There's really some very distinctive features that oftentimes are like the dead giveaways. And I think that, you know, when you have pieces like this, obviously Paraíba being one of the rarest stones in the world, but those little details like giving you those bigger diamonds, right? Those are some of the hallmarks that just instantaneously tell you and the world that that's an important piece of jewelry. These little custom aspects that really set it apart. And I'll tell you what, if you want it, there's only one. And I know we don't see prices go down below $6,000 very often on Paraíbas, no matter what the size, but this one still, it's going there. It's going there. And just to show you how beautiful this looks from a bit more of a distance, because, you know, it doesn't need to be, you know, certainly that stone that, you know, it's not oversized. This is a great candidate for everyday wear, because why not? Paraíbas, you know, a lot of times rare stones are the ones you shy away from wearing every day because it just seems to coincide that a lot of rare stones are softer. The Paraíba is not one of those. Tourmalines in general, the whole category, the whole family of stones are 7, 7.5 on the Mohs scale, which that's for me the threshold for everyday wear. I'd say anything lower than a 7, 7.5, you might want to wear in a more careful, cautious, just cognizant way. But I think anything 7 or above, it's like you're cleared for daily wear, okay? And this one is not 6, not 5, not 4, not even 3. Not even 2. Now we've hit a new level of lows with Paraíba that very rarely is seen, but it's not even 2,000. And this is what I want to turn you into a Paraíba collector. We want, whether it's going to be your first one or your 101st one, and if it's your 101st one, let's get in touch. I want to talk because maybe we start a museum, right? Because your collection should be on display because very few people have one, let alone 2 of these stones. This is your chance to get that inaugural or add to the collection, right? Not even 19, 18, 17, 16. I need a caller on the lines, and I'll tell you, I'm going to great lengths to get you ready so that you can really appreciate these extra values we have all night long. I mean, I'm telling you, there are very special opportunities here tonight throughout the show. It is not even 1,600. Whoa, do we want to get you on the lines quickly here? There is one in the world. Change the gold if you want, A-okay. But it's not 16. I didn't think I'd have to go any lower than that, but I know we're going to make somebody's day here. Let me go a little extra. This is beyond what is even supposed to happen. But that's okay. We want to get it at home. That's the priority. So instead of 16, or 15, I'll blow it out right now. We'll make it $1,499 for one caller only. That is it. It's a one only, so 30 seconds should do it on that amazing, clean as can be for a Paraíba. They don't usually have a lot of this clarity, and the clarity is actually showing up as sparkle. That they go hand in hand. You don't tend to get a lot of sparkle unless you have the clarity. Glow they can do. Sometimes the really included stones can glow really well, but the sparkle, like seeing those bright white lights that you're seeing there, that's what happens when you get a rare clean stone. So that is one only. Let me know who's got it. That should be gone. And then we've got a ruby, we've got a gents opal. Thank you. This one's gone. Hey, did you guys see this big aqua? It's this really huge designer aqua, and I know it's that really kind of unusual bigger style, but I love the emerald cut, don't you? and this wall of diamonds and gold. What do you think? What do you think about that? Well done on the Paraíba. That's how things are going to go. These values are designed that way. So if I got a lot of one of kinds, we're just going to at least get them out the door real fast. So it's like rapid fire Thursday night discounts. Here we go with 687. And it's also a one only. And I just think for those of you that go for that contemporary style, do you want to see the Paraíba, James, or this one? 458. One of my favorite cars, but also makes for a good aqua too. It's a Sierra Santa Maria. And it's also, it's a big emerald cut. Look at this. You know isn't it amazing? A couple years ago, this gal named Megan went across the pond and got married to a royal. And she was really big in the news then, and she's really big in the news now. She hasn't gone away, and that's great. But I got to tell you, the reason I think of her is because she made probably the most waves during her wedding to a royal for an aquamarine ring that she wore afterwards. And that is what I think of because it was an emerald cut as well. And it was part of the royal collection of jewels, of course. And it was borrowed. It was the something blue borrowed. And I look at this and I go, well, that could really be up there with that royal level, right? 72 points, but hers was not cool like this. Like it was more classic, right? This has got some serious cool factor with the wide band, the tapering in the back, but you still want to size up on this one. Big rows. I love this. 3 rows of diamonds. Let me show it on because I think that's the most important key to appreciating this ring is seeing it on the hand. We only have one. Oh no. So here we go. Well, that's obvious, right? But look at how beautiful and bold. So actually what you could do is even jog it towards the side. That's probably how I'd wear it. And put the aqua more on the side with your finger here. And that way you see as many of those diamonds as possible, right? You certainly could center the stone up if you wanted to, but I kind of think it was meant to be really like, almost like this, where you could see how I just now really changed the look. I put the aqua all the way to one side, and then you get the diamonds fully showing off there. Or here's what it looks like centered up. You can do that as well, or maybe a little more to the center like that. But then you're going to see the, mirror finished gold. It's really up to you. I mean, it's obviously just an interesting ring in that you can kind of change the way it looks depending on just how you position it. But it's a mega value. And I told you, we had a lot of people looking for aquas because this is the month of aquas. And March doesn't get 3 or 4 or 5 different birthstones. It has one, and that's aqua. And we happen to have the one and only best aqua. And I'm blowing it out. It's one only. It was supposed to be $39.99. I'll make it easier. $1,999 for all of that beautiful blue shining through for one caller who wants a whole lot of gold. That ring, let me be honest, that ring probably has more gold than the last bracelet I showed you. I mean, it is mega, mega. I mean, you see how wide it is, right? This is like, the ultimate cigar band style, but done in such a fresh way with the 3 bigger rows of diamonds. Again, that's almost 3/4 of a carat in diamonds. And then a 4 carat 58 stunning emerald cut. Only one though. Only once. My only emerald cut I have a cushion cut later. We even have a square cushion in a bangle coming up tonight, but that's my only emerald cut in the aqua, so grab it if you love it. What a fun ring that is, right? That's a fun one right there. That's good. So that'll be in any gold. Actually, you know what? I'm surprised we're doing that, but if you'd like it in yellow or rose, we can do it. All right, next up, I have the big kunzite and the big diaspora as well. I got the biggies here for you. And then one of our favorites, I'll tell you, every time I put this up, it gets so many rave reviews, and I totally understand why, because this is so unusual and so fresh, and it's got a little bit of that rare movement, which I'll tell you, as a designer, it freaks me out to make pieces that actually move intentionally, because usually you don't want your jewelry to move. But in this case, look at this. The actual butterfly has a little bit of movement to it, and that is intentional. Because it's a butterfly. So wouldn't it be fun? It's actually going to be the pearl at the top. This is a very distinctive designer drop pendant. And it's item number 315. It's in white gold only. And let me tell you, that is really just, we were just talking about what makes pieces distinctive enough to where you know instantly it's couture. That would be one of them right there. There's no single one little thing. It's just the fact that it looks this designer from the way the pearl starts at the top. First of all, it's a really important pearl. It's a 2¼ inch length on this pendant. It's a 12 millimeter pearl. Oh, by the way, 18 karat solid gold. I mean, I'll tell you right now, this is one of those beautiful, like, looks like it should be submitted to an international design contest for fine jewelry. It is stunning, and this has the movement just a little bit so that it just might give you that little jog back and forth. This butterfly is stationary. The bail is right underneath the top portion of the diamonds there. 18K. Diamond weight's got 60 points there, so it doesn't just stop with the gold and the pearl. And a golden pearl to boot. That's a beautiful natural golden pearl. And even the way it's finished, look at behind the pearl. It's got this decorative floral design. All the butterfly is carved. I mean, this is really, it's a special piece. Oh, yeah. And here's what I'm going to do. We're going to blow it out right now. There's only one in the world. It's in the white gold. It's just ready to go. No sizing needed. It's going to sit with this dramatic, elongating kind of stiletto drop. I'll tell you what, I'm going to blow it out right now. This had a $16,849 list price. Now it's just not. It's not even close. First caller on this one, and yes, there is only one. So if you love something with a little touch of the whimsy there, with the butterflies that are so iconic in jewelry, but at the same time just different, and that little bit of nature brought together with diamonds and a golden pearl, one of our most rare of organic stones. I'll tell you, I'll make it $1,599 just to say bye-bye to our gorgeous golden pearl and butterfly piece. And one of our ultimate designer styles. Check that out from a distance. Is that pretty or what? You know what I want to do is if we have that pendant shot, I want to show it on the neckline as well so you can get an idea of how it looks from a distance, because we don't do many pendants that are 2 inches plus. This one being 2 1/4. We'll take a look at it over here. I mean, look at how stunning. What do you guys think? I mean, something really, really important, like, right? What? Oh, good. What? James? Oh, okay. Take a look. Isn't that beautiful? And you see how the fact I just kind of laid it against my neckline, you see the butterfly move, right? So if you're wondering, well, how is it going to move if it's a pendant, right? That's how. That's how it moves. It kind of rests, and when it moves, that little bit of movement against your neckline is going to be what gives you the movement of the actual butterfly. It is so stunning. And it's $15.99, and it's here for one caller. Good luck on that one. Your chain's going to go right through the top. There's a double bail. It's hidden behind the diamond top row there. So this is going to be the way. I mean, is that just, look at that. Stunning. Stunning. It looks like a fairy tale where the butterflies are creating this little, like, you know, as they fly, there's this beautiful ribbon of gold behind that that's showing off that stunning pearl. Just love it. $15.99 if you want it. That's a one only major couture piece there, no question about it. So 2 1/4 inches in length, and the golden pearl by itself, I don't know if you've ever priced natural fancy golden pearls, but they are, when they're in the natural color like that, they are not inexpensive. So you know what I'll do is go up close, Tony, too, just to show them. Let's show them the pearl up close and the color of that pearl too, and we still have that aqua if you'd like it. But let's go ahead and show you really quickly here. We'll kind of walk you through it so you can really see the details of the designer elements and the butterflies and the where they're created. We even have butterfly earrings that are very beautiful, much like this design. They would go perfectly together. So let me know if you'd like that one. It's just kind of a little couture special for you. Next up, we have that big demantoid, and I want to show you that beautiful mahenge. We've got the stunning top of the hour when I'll bring you that big 6-carat round tanzanite. But this is really, and there you can see that little bit of movement on the butterfly. Just the lower butterfly is all it's going to move. Just a little subtle movement as it just kind of, again, lays against your neckline. It's really stunning. $15.99. Let me know if you'd like it. All right, so coming up, here's what's going on. I got a really special piece of jewelry here, and I want to just bring this to you because here's what we don't usually do. Multiple mahenges together, each with their own halo, creating a band style, but I think so many times the word band sounds like just a straight edge all across the way. This is so distinctive in that every single round matching to perfection, each one glittering in its own right because they're diamond cut rounds. It is item number 1680. I think we can do something wild here, and my goal is, because when we have mahenges, let me tell you, they're some of the most expensive stones we bring on this network. It's like, you know, it's up there with the Paraibas and the beautiful blue wing block Ds, except the reason they get really pricey in the mahenge category is because they rarely come in big sizes. So it's one of those stones that just by nature, it's probably the question I get most often is, Why are certain stones big in a 1 carat and other stones are big in 10 carats? You know, every single stone, remember, these are all different chemical makeups. That's what makes, you know, like what makes a Paraíba more rare than an amethyst, right? Certain stones like quartz, like an amethyst, quartz or a citrine, they're just more prevalent across the world. There are numerous places to mine them, so they come in big sizes. It's not like a big deal to get a huge piece of rough. So that's why they tend to be more affordable, whereas Paraíba, you know, 1 carat is going to be really, really expensive. This is where you're getting a stone that by nature of the stone, there was only a like boulder-sized piece of rough rock that within it had crystals so tiny they really only could manage to cut usually on average about 2-point stones. That's the average. That's why it's a really big deal when we get a 1 carat or a 1.5 carat. The largest we ever had was just over 4. That was the largest ever. So these are still big sizes, and that you're getting these perfectly matched, beautiful 5-stone rounds. It's going to be our bright hot pink. These are the neon mehenges out of Tanzania in the spinel, which remember has great durability, much like a sapphire does, just an 8.5 on the Mohs scale. Take a look. We're going to blow this out, and we're going to watch 70 points in mehenge go, and I mean really, really good. 70-point, perfectly matched. That's total weight there, and then you've got the 42 points in the diamonds, but you want to add a little color? You want to splash a little color onto your hand somewhere, anywhere, pinky ring, thumb ring, middle finger ring, index finger, or sure, the classic option, the ring finger. Why not? We're going to make this affordable. I know how tough it is to find the big mehenges. Certainly the rounds are special. We know that. We've got a great setting for this one. It is not going to be what you think, because I know a lot of people are going, uh-oh, they went all out. Not 1, not 2, but 5 mehenges. A price tag that should be at $32.99, not going to be. It is a rare gem. And this is when we talk about number 1 property of a colored gemstone is color. That's what it is. It's always the first priority. Look at the color. That gem is not replicated by many others. So that specific neon hot pink, sometimes you'll see a pink sapphire, but they're really rare. And that's about it. Really, there's not a lot of other stones. You might say, oh, well, I saw pink topaz on that network down the dial. Well, pink topaz is coated, so that doesn't really count. That's where they put, like, you know, cellophane over it that's pink in color and heat it up, more or less. I mean, that's kind of the way I, you know, kind of describe what they do. You know, it's a coating. It's a coating. Like, you can sit there and scratch off the coating. So that doesn't really count. But this is that hot pink from Mother Nature. And to that point, no heating, no treating. It's all that color as it's mined. Let's try this on, and let's show you what we can do to wow you with what looks like, to me, it's like an anniversary band. All the way across the hand. Perfectly, perfectly topping your hand here. I got to do something cray to the Z. Are you ready? It's not going to be 32, 22, $12.99. I'll tell you, this is a lot of ring, and this is what you call a lot of flash, little cash, because there is some flash going on and firing with these stones. And if you're a pink lover like I am, you're going to love this. You're going to be looking at some of the brightest pinks. These are not diamond pink colors. These are not average kind of, you know, medium pinks. This is that beautiful, hottest pink color that exists in gems, and not many of them, guys. And we're going to make this easy. It's not even $12.99. You know what? Here's the thing. I'm real low already. I'm going to try to get some mehenge, because I know this is like a collection. I mean, this is more than a ring. This is a collection of mehenges for you. That's what this is. I'm going to go under $1,000. And I'll tell you, I was supposed to stop at $12.99. That's supposed to be like Dunzo price. We're going to do better than that for you. We're going to make this easy. I'm going to go under $1,000, make it triple dig. Then we go even lower. Then we get it out the door. Then we give you the white, the yellow, the rose, whatever you want. It is a ring that you could stack as well. It is a ring you can wear just kind of simply. There's not a lot of drama with this ring. It's one of those that I could see if you're not leaving the house, you still put on because you love it. And it makes you feel good to see that, you know, sparkling on the hand. And if you love a hot pink, again, very few natural stones ever achieve this bright hot pink color. So it's a bonus. And I don't know, Tony, if they're loving $9.99 either. I don't know if they're digging it. So I just keep I did this last night, all night. I've been doing it all night tonight. Well, I'm going to keep it going. And we're just going to make sure that we can get everything out the door. That's all that matters. If I can give you an extra value that's going to make you go, whoa, now that I didn't expect, then that's where we need to be. That's what we're aiming to do here. And this is not an easy stone. Spinel is like a sapphire, but more rare. And you guys would love it if those were hot pink sapphires. But this stone is actually more difficult to find and to get and to achieve and to match than even sapphires. And I don't think we got anybody at $9.99, so I'll just keep on dropping. You ready? Take a look. Not even $9.99. Not even $8.99. Not even gonna be $888. Come on in. We need you on the lines, ready to go. And this is where you have a chance to get a beautiful, this is not small. This is not a little itty bitty baby ring. This has got some great size to it. And look at how the stones go all the way across the hand. That's important, guys. This is not a little smattering of stones. It's got the stones going perfectly all the way. That is as bright as can be. That looks like an expensive piece of jewelry, and it's not even $888 or $849. Let's get you Mahenge spinels. The mother of all spinels right here is the Mahenge, the hot pink diamond cut neons, and it's not even $849. Okay, $799. Go. We'll give it 30 seconds, and that's it. Final call on the Mahenges. I'm telling you, that is just, there are gold bands out there, basic gold bands, and everywhere you go right now, go. And I know some people are wide open, some people are closed like we are, but there's still something called online, right? And go there and see what a plain gold band goes for all by itself. You're paying more than $799, which is why you're getting the values of a lifetime right here. 9 seconds left, and we'll see who's got it. That is so beautiful, isn't it? A really, really special way to get the hot pinks, 5 stones. They are meticulously matched, and it's only $799. Wowza, that's good. That's a beyond value right there. And if you love it, call me now. We'll give you the white, the yellow, the rose, whatever your heart desires. I like the white with the Mahenges, especially given that, yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, I would recommend just leave it as is, take it as it is. That's going to be probably your best bet. Do you know, I think we still have that Zambaran bracelet. $9.99. Okay, so let me get this straight. There's a Mahenge ring here with $7.99 is the price tag. We have a Zambaran bracelet for $9.99. We got a big discount wheel for you on some really high end tonight. And then we have a ruby. We got a ruby special. I know you love that. Remember that 2 carat I had last night? Well, I got something close. I got a carat 46, but a very rare cut to share with you. And then don't forget, probably the value of the whole night. And I'm going to make a bold statement. But we're going to get everybody a tanzanite pendant tonight. We're going to get everybody a tanzanite pendant with a yellow diamond. That's going to be in your future. Stay with us for that pendant. Yeah, with the yellow diamond. I mean, why even put white diamonds when you can just give it one huge yellow diamond? Am I right? So make sure you stay with us because this pendant is coming up, and I do not want you to miss it. Look at that. Woo! What a style, right? If you're thinking about a gorgeous classic wearable piece, that's going to be coming up later this evening. Make sure you stay with us. It's got the one big bezel set yellow diamond right above the pear shape, which is well over 2 carats in size. Back to the Mahenge we go. Congratulations if you got it. Let's move on. Oh, the big demantoid ring. So I'm going to finally get this at home. It's pretty rare that I have a piece, no matter what kind of piece, that's here for more than one earring. So let's show you what has just been a little bit higher price piece. And that's because it's a carat plus Russian demantoid, let's face it. This is about 100 times more rare than a diamond. I have 1 carat diamonds here for $6,000. I have multiple opportunities for you there if you're looking for them. But I think maybe before we get you a 1 carat diamond, which everybody has access to, it's just a matter of money. The accessibility of a 1 carat diamond is infinite. It's limitless. Think about that for a second. They might be pricey. Even here we have 1 carat diamonds that are, $6,000 and $7,000. But this is the opposite. This is a 1 carat round brilliant stone, but it is out of Russia. It's been under sanction now for about 4.5 years. And that's what we're just seeing starting now on beautiful Burma. We're seeing the Burma. Again, Burma sanctions now took place a couple weeks ago. But this sanction's been going on for some time. And it's not like this was a stone that was easy to get before sanctions. So we have one. It's in this exquisite one-of-a-kind designer mounting that has huge individual diamonds. It's a markdown today. So take a look. If you've been thinking about this one, come on in because it's the solid 14 karat gold, one of our best of the best Russian demantoids. It's clean, it's bright, it's neon, and it is a looker. It is 1461 on the item number here. and it's in fabulous white gold. And I got to say right now, this is the piece to enjoy for a lifetime and relish in the fact for its rarity, guys. There are very few stones out there that are ever going to achieve a 1 carat size. This one's going up and over 103 is the carat weight. It's in white gold only. It's got a beautiful wall of diamonds. I don't think we've seen many rings here without a round brilliant. This is one of them. Not a single basic diamond. It's all these mirror-like huge baguettes that are all set 2 rows, and then that 2 rows are met with a beautiful marquise cut row that sits on top of the 2 rows. So it's going to be 4 marquise cuts, and then those 2 rows of the baguettes, which have this, I mean, you can't deny. There's something special about getting big baguettes, and they're very tough to work with. It's why we don't, they're tough to get in VS quality. They're tough to get in white stones. They're tough to get the setting where it's going to be that perfectly set together. Listen, I got one, and if I got to take the $20,000 ring and blow it out, somebody's going to be happy that we did, because it's just ultimately designer. You got the carat 03 in the diamonds, not a misprint. That's actually 103, 103. So yeah, no matter what you're working with, it's all 103. Look at the finishing on the interior. It's also going to be heavy gold weight on this one, and is not going to be $20,000 anymore. Look at this, just really beautifully, beautifully done. I think there's always something special about seeing the baguettes, but adding those extra special fancy cuts on top of that is extra important. Tell you what, we'll blow it out right now. Lowest price ever. We'll see who wants it. We've had a lot of people talking about it. It is white gold only, so keep that in mind. And it's $2,999 right now. That's it. $29.99. Stick with me, guys, because at the top of the hour, which is 30 minutes away, we're going to bring you the ultimate tanzanite. And I'm telling you, I have been waiting for this tanzanite to be marked down. Listen, I've had this in my shows, literally in the show plan. I haven't shown it to you. And I kind of know this one is coming up in 30 minutes. It probably is all you need to see tonight. If you are a blue wing lover or you don't have one yet, stick around, because this is my favorite tanzanite. I've said that before, and that was a case when it was in the 5-figure range. It's coming up in 30 minutes from right now. You know why I love it? Those diamonds are also huge. That's got a carat 36 in diamonds. It's a 598. It's item number 585. That is coming up in 30 minutes. And you know what? What I was saying was, it's been in my little box of jewelry for about 13 shows straight. But you have not seen it. I have not put it on that turntable. And as it's been sitting here, and as I haven't been showing it, it's been getting marked down and marked down and marked down. And in 30 minutes, you're going to see the ultimate tanzanite value. Stay with me to see it, because this is where the tanzanites get real. The rounds, there's nothing like it. Somebody said the other day, they emailed me and they said, I'd always liked the cushion cuts and the emerald cuts. I took a leap of faith. I went upon your recommendation. I got my first round tanzanite. You were not lying. Those are, and they said it's my favorite. They had 6 tanzanites. They go, it's my favorite. Favorite one. There's a reason that these rounds are so in demand. You get the color set. Anyway, I'm supposed to wait 30 more minutes. See what happens as I get excited about it. Now I want to just go into it, dive in. We're going to wait on that 30 minutes from now. Take a look at it, though. I just want you to know, because you've probably seen it too. It was even on a wheel. Yeah, exactly. $59.99 was the lowest. Anyway, we're gonna get you lower than that tonight. So I just want to let you know before you think about leaving us. Don't do it. 30 minutes from now. The Russian and Montoid still here at $29.99. So if you'd like that one, I think we're verifying on that one. So that one may be gone, but check with your operators there. Let's get to this. I want to do the ruby auction because, I feel like a lot of people, I know a lot of people missed out on a ruby last night. So let me bring you what I have. Next best thing. I've got a ruby here, and I want to put it on auction because I did that last night, and a lot of you missed out. And we're just a little too late, or we're sleeping, or whatever. So here's what we're going to do. I have item number 1923. Now, what makes this really, really rare, because yesterday I had a 2 carat in a pair. This is going to be even more rare because this is the cut that rubies hardly ever are seen in. Hardly ever. Yes. DeMontoy, good. Who got it? Congratulations, Jana. Thank you so much. Isn't it a beauty? Yeah, and it's white gold only on that one, Tiffany, so just make sure she's good with the white on that one. So yeah, that's a really good buy. Thank you, Jana. Enjoy. So like I was saying, this was here. Well, we had a 2 carat and a pear shape. This is a 1 carat 46. So not a lot smaller. And somebody said to me the other day, can I get a 5 carat ruby? And I'm like, nope. Nope, you can't. There is none in existence here. Yeah. Yes. 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 It was $29.99. Yeah. $146 on the emerald cut Burma. Sanctions are in place. If you've missed the news, if you've been not here for the last couple weeks, sanctions went into effect. It's the talk of, well, a lot of the political world, but also the jewelry world, because we need our Burmas. Now, the truth is, it doesn't affect a lot of stores. It doesn't affect a lot of the mom and pops, the retailers, the online sellers, because most of them, let me be clear, because I think when we talk a lot about sanctions, because it's important and it's news making for sure, but remember this, not a lot of retailers in jewelry have Burma, ever. They don't carry it. They don't bring it. They don't carry it. They don't offer it because it's really, really, really valuable, rare, and specialty. And remember, the trick with stores is that they got to have, remember, stores, and I think the biggest difference between like retailers that normally might have fine jewelry and retailers that you're familiar with, the big names, they still have to have the same merchandise in every single location across the world. So that means they got to, you should be able to call a friend, and if it's, name a big company, right? Whatever the big name is, they've got to be able to have the same piece in Beverly Hills that they have in New York City, and then they probably have 2 locations. They probably have a Soho location, and they probably have a Fifth Avenue location, and they got to have the same piece in Spain, and in London, and in Chicago, and in Miami. They got to have the same piece. And remember, when you deal with one of a kinds, I think it's really our forte, is that we actually love specializing in bringing you one of a kinds, and not a lot of people can do that. Television as well, because airtime is a little bit pricey, and so usually you have to create volume, right? That's usually the way to actually stick around in this business, right? Is by selling volume, huge quantities, or mark up your shipping. My goodness, there's a place out there, they sell stuff so cheap, they just make it up in the shipping cost. It's like, and that's their way of getting you. It's like, the product is cheap, but we're going to charge a lot for shipping. And so that's how they make their money. It's like, it's really just, again, we're kind of in this really privileged spot where we bring you the world's best that are not something that you see duplicated over and over. And that is a pleasure to be able to do that. Like emerald cut rubies, because they hardly ever get cut this way. They're Burma. I mean, again, we've committed to bringing you Burma. I have never had anything here on this show, on this network, that's not been Burma. And now we're looking at one of the rarest in a carat 46 with diamonds around it. Take a look. It is a 76-point diamond weight as well, a bit like a floral type of designer halo. And it is in a clean, this is what I was raving about yesterday. We got so lucky seeing such a beautiful, bright, gemmy pear shape. I already gave away the surprise. I'm going to be putting it on the auction block, simply because that's what I ended up, after a lot of time and pain, I had to end up auctioning off our big ruby yesterday. And a lot of you missed out. And I know that it's going to be a harsh reality to say $12,599 first caller. That would be a little tough to take. So here's what I will do. We're going to bring Burma like we like, in that ultra gemmy rich color. And we're going to deliver you a value. And here's how we do it, so that I don't disappoint you and go, well, I can't call because it's still hanging out at $6,000 or $7,000 or $8,000. I'm going to do better than that. We're going to let you guys, and I know there has not been a lot of competition on auctions, so this is going to absolutely benefit you, the viewer, the bidder, the buyer. It is not $12,000, and it's not even going to be $8,000, $7,000, or $6,000 to start. It is not easy. So I want to continue that thought. Somebody asked me, well, you must have a 5 carat ruby. We don't. And as a matter of fact, I don't have a 4, and I don't have a 3.5, and I don't have a 3. That's the kind of limitations we have with natural ruby, the corundum that's chromium rich out of Burma. They're not big sizes. That's really the difference maker here. They don't come in big sizes. So a 146 is considered huge. Let's try this. I'm not starting at 6 or 5 or 4 or 3. I know how this is going to go. We're going to get you on the lines and make a ruby collector out of a caller tonight. You ready for this? I'm not even doing $30,000 to start or even $2,500. I got to polish it again after trying it on. We're not going to do even 25. I want you to be in on rubies before they're unable. Remember, we only take from our private collection in the first place. It's why we have the best values on ruby anyways. And if we ever had to go buy them, they're absolutely trading for $20,000 a carat. That was prior to the sanctions. So here's what we're going to do. I'll start at $2,000. We'll start at $2,000. We'll go up in $100 increments. Good luck. This is your moment to get in on ruby. That is a rare as can be emerald cut. That is nearly, I mean, it's really flirting with a carat and a half in size. And it's $2,000 to open. Let's give it 60 seconds to get it started. I have a smaller ruby. I have a marquise cut. So another fancy cut in the ruby as well. So that's going to be here if you need a marquise. Keep that in mind. It's another opportunity for our ruby lovers. And here we are looking for 2,000. No open yet. 50 seconds to get it going. Let's see who's out there looking for a beautifully divine superstar, best of the best. They're only getting more rare. There have been sanctions before. It's like we've been down this road. In 2008, a sanction began. It lasted 8 years. So it's one of those things where if you're going, oh, tomorrow it'll be over. Unlikely, especially since the tensions and the conflict in Myanmar has elevated since those sanctions, which is hard to believe, but it has. They had their deadliest, most brutal day. And we're not supporting them. We have stones that are the best from our private collection. We have the open at $2,000. So we're here, we're ready, and we're ready to get it at home. And it looks like we will do just that. But so far, there's only one bidder. James, do you want to share who's on the auction with the big lead there? Because nobody else has come into play at this point in time. We have only 20 minutes until that stellar top of the hour. Let me tell you, that top of the hour, you will not believe on that round Tanzanite. This is the one to own in Tanzanite, period. Done. So be with us in 20 minutes for that. But if anybody wants to get in on the Burma Ruby deal, the emerald cut that's so rare, so rare. We know we love emerald cuts. We love emerald cut diamonds. We love emerald cut yellow diamonds. We love emerald cut tanzanites. We love emerald cuts. You just don't see them. Remember the way that the ruby grows. This is a thing with rubies, not just Burma, but really rubies in general, but especially the Burmese. They have an interesting way that they grow. The crystal structure, the way it grows, it does not usually take well to cuts other than oval. That's why you see ovals 99% of the time. Ovals are pairs, ovals are pairs, ovals are pairs. Usually if you attempt other fancy cuts, heart shapes, rounds, emerald cuts especially, you're going to end up with nothing. And obviously nobody wants to end up with nothing when you're talking about a really, really rare variety of ruby, as this is. We have one single solitary bidder. How about that? You ready to steal it? Somebody's stealing it right now. It's James's caller. We're going to see if anybody else wants to come into play, because at this point in time, we have one bidder at $2,000. We have $100 increments on one of our most important rubies we have, because even when they go up in size, you better believe those are going to be ovals. I've seen our collection. I have rated the private. The only reason we have any when we didn't last week is because I went in the private collection and rated it. I know we're all really paying attention to rubies right now to Burma. We know what to do. We know when to get in on the buys because we know what's happening going forward. Take advantage of these ruby values as they appear. And I'll tell you, this could be a one and done auction, which doesn't usually happen, especially when we start this low. So I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to give it a final 2 minutes. We have one bidder only. One bidder only on a carat 46, gorgeous diamonds. Tell you what we're going to do. Final call. That means if you haven't dialed in yet, and there's only been one of you that has, then this is your time to dial in. We give you 2 whole minutes. There's a delay to the broadcast. We're selling it when the clock hits 0. And I got to say, I didn't do the exact math, but this is about a $30,000 stone as it's trading. 30 grand. Has been for a long, long time. They've been trading around $20,000 a carat for some time now. That was prior to the sanction. Again, needless to say, they're going to go up in value once the sanction is in place, and the longer and longer that proceeds and goes on, the more they're going to go up in value and price because it's supply and demand. It's how it works. So here's your chance to get in on a major ruby in an emerald cut. We're looking for 21. We're getting the clock ready, guys, and we're going to give you one last call. And if you are dialing in, do it on the early side, because I have a lot of people who are missing on auctions just because they're just a little bit late on the clock. So don't let that happen, because I don't have another emerald cut ruby like this. Take a look, the last call on this ruby right now, final chance. And let me try it on again, and watch how even when you're further away, watch how it still glows, it's still powerful, and it's still going to give you everything you're looking for in a really, really stellar, amazing ruby. Take a look at this. I mean, this is a wow. That's a wow. That's an undeniable must-have. Get on those phones. We have like 90 seconds left until we call it. That could be in any gold you want. It's rare. These are the best rubies in the world. So before you go get a Mozambique, or before you go get a Vietnamese or a Thai stone or any of those, you have to look at our Burmas. We have the value, which is going to set you up with the value in addition to the great size. And we have a final 75 seconds left. Go ahead and call us now, guys. This is not going to last. And you know what happens when the clock hits 0. It is going to be long, long, long gone. Let's see if we've got anybody verifying 21. It is the most incredible stone. And to get an emerald cut, it's showing off. Again, it wouldn't just give you that clarity without the internal glow of the stone. The stone is a powerful, really clean, rare gem. But the fact that it's in the emerald cut allows that to show off so beautifully. And we're at 2,000. Now, Jess, do you have any? James, who do you have, by the way, in the lead on this one? Unless we've got somebody verifying in the back. Let me see if they're on this one. This is amazing. We're at 30. Who do you have, James? He's deep in conversation. We'll find out. Hold on. Maybe we got somebody going 21. We are about to wrap this in 25 seconds. How about that? How about that? The moment is here, ruby lovers. And if you want the best, there is nothing that compares. Put it next to any other origin of any other ruby out there. There is nothing else that compares. Whoo! Okay, final call. Let's see if we've got 21. Yes or no. Here's what we, look at this. Look at you guys love waiting until the last second. Look at that. I mean, the phone, let's see if they're on this one. They might be making requests or on Wonder Rings or who knows. But my goodness, what a piece, what a piece. Is anybody thinking about 21? Last call? Tiffany, are you on this one? And then who else is on this one? Anybody else? Nobody else? Andy, are you on this one? No? Nobody? Nobody else? That's it? You're making requests. You're on something else. Well, we'll just wait on you, Joanne. Do we have 2,100, yes or no? Waiting to see. You, what? Is that a, what? Is that a yes or a no, Andy? That's a no. Oh, those requests that come in the last second of an auction. Brutal. All right, let's see, final call. 21 yes or no? Sold. Congratulations, that is gone. You got it. All right, I have one diaspora. You know how popular these have been lately. Let's bring out the biggie here. Here's the diaspora. This is the 1029-784 diaspora. And it is a looker, isn't it good? That's the cushion cut with the yellow diamonds around it. That's going to be a 784 with 65 points in the yellow diamonds. Yes. What do you think about that? Pretty cool, right? To get a color-changing phenomena stone in that size with that clarity. Yeah. 65 points in the yellows paved. It's in the yellow gold. It's in the yellow gold. Here's what we'll do. I got one. I'm going to blow it out. It's our biggest one here. You know what? We'll make it easy. And a lot of people have been missing out on the diasporas of lately, so that's why I wanted to bring it out. Let's make it one really easy price tag instead of the $12,984 where it started. And you've got a finished under gallery, just mimicking the shape of that gorgeous stone, the cushion cut. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. This is an amazing, amazing piece. And you got solid yellow gold. And these are tough to get in big sizes. You don't see a lot of diasporas in sizes over 3. 3 is kind of the magic marker where it's like usually if they go over 3, that's considered really large in the diaspora. And then again, more typical average sizes are about a carat, carat and a half. One source in the world, color changing stone. It's not even going to be $2,984. So right there, we just saved you 10 grand. Now it's going even lower. I'm going to make it $1,699 on one of the rarest in the world to get your hands on. That is it right there. So a fabulous way to go. If you want our only one in the big sizes left, it's certainly something we are wrestling with the quantities because it's been so popular here, and to get the large sizes are impressive. So, and remember, we do have a marquise cut. So if anybody's looking for a ruby and a marquise cut, let me know. I can bring that out for you. It's about a 129. So it's got a great size as well, but in a more unusual cut as well. So that's an option. And there's a bangle. We have the aqua bangle, but top of the hour is getting awfully near. We're going to get to that aqua bangle right now, and then we've got our really, really cool value for you that's coming up at the big Tanzanite top of the hour. One of our best ever is coming up at the biggest markdown to finally get it a home. That's happening tonight. But right now, March is here. We're celebrating with aqua. Best aqua. How about a Sierra Santa Maria? You know, if you're really a lover of the finest of the fine, here it is again. The finest quality of aqua in the world is right here. You've got this beautiful bangle. It's a really, yes. Yes, it is, James. You got it. Yellow gold only on that one. Any size you need. It was 1029 was the odd number. It was $16.99. Thank you. Let me know who got it. Thank you. Diaspora's gone. Here we go with our fabulous bangle. It's item number 1960. That is a really beautiful, I know it looks like a round, it's a square cushion actually, so it's a 120 on the cushion cut Sierra Santa Maria Aqua. 120 is the size, 30 points in diamonds as well going around it, and then all of the gold. Hinge style bangle with a figure 8 as well. Oh, this is good. And I'll tell you right now, this is so, what's going on with bracelets tonight? When did we decide that March 4th was giveaway bracelet day? Because that's, I feel like, you know, there's all those kind of funky holidays, right? This must be giveaway a bracelet day, except we're doing bracelets, plural. Here's yet another in the bangle style. I love a bangle because it's always going to keep that stone right where you want it up front. You got that beautiful way that it curves around your wrist perfectly. And the stone right up top. You remember those aqua earrings we had yesterday? Well, now we're going to show you. Look at this. See, it's the first time opening it, so let me put it on here for you. That's what I love. A bangle, easy to put on, snap it into place, maybe polish it up like I'm doing now, just so you're looking at all that mirror finished gold. How about that? Stunning, crystalline, yeah. And now, giveaway pricing. At the same time, we have one. Let's do it. Yeah. Ooh, go see if you can find one. I don't have any 3-carat emeralds. We're going to check though. We're going to see if we have anything in a 3-carat emerald for you. I don't have any out here. The largest one I have is a 237. So we'll see if we got you anything in 3 carats. I tell you what, blowout time on the bracelet. It is a list price. I'm just abandoning all list prices here, no doubt about it. But I'm going to take this a little more. You know, I told you this was like giveaway day on bracelets. We had the line bracelet before with the Zambarans at $9.99. Now we have this gorgeous aqua bangle, which is just so perfect. The way the square cushion is set with that halo, it just sits right there, centered atop your wrist and never going to move. That's the great news about, you know, these like really great oval style bangles is that they don't turn. So that always is going to be at the top of your wrist where you want to see it, where everybody else is going to see it. And you know what? It's not even $29.99. Watch this. We're going to blow it out. I know we have a lot of aquamarine fans. It was a lot of fan mail yesterday after the big studs were here, and everyone's going, bring me more aquas. So we do have them today, and this is your chance. The bangle, tell you, I've not seen us do this, and this is one of those heavyweight bangles where there's a lot of gold. This is like about equivalent to 2 men's rings in gold. So it's impressive. It's heavy. You feel it. It's great stacked with our Wonder Bangle that we've also had in the past. It's not even $19.99 though. I'm gonna go actually a little bit further for you just to make sure we can get it out the door because we have 9 minutes until that big Tanzanite kicks off. Take a look at this. Final call, not even $19.99 or even $18 or even $17.99. I don't know about you, but gold prices the way they are, it makes these values so obvious, right? It's so very obvious what we're doing right now. And it's not $17.99. I'll make it easy, $17.77. And any gold you want. That's up to you. But that is a major, major, major piece. And it's even tough. Like, it's like, I feel like I need, like, instead of tweezers, like a forklift to like push it up to show you the stone, because it's so impressive and it's just that much gold. So 7-inch style now. So that's going to fit anywhere from 6.5 to 7.5-inch wrists. And then if you need it larger, we can add 10% to the price and make it an 8-inch for you. James, who got that dice for, by the way?
That was Deborah.
Hi, Deborah. Thank you. Big Coonside here, boys. Going to be a crazy last hour, too. It's going to be a final last hour you will not soon forget. If you want the biggest aqua, you know what looks great with this bracelet? Now, this is going to be a little over the top, but you know, it's here. I'll just flash it because look at those two together. Wow. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there is a round. There's a round aqua. That's something. It's one of our largest stones we've ever set in the saddle ring with the carat 78 in diamonds. And then I have a cushion cut as well. So, you know, a little aqua opportunity with the bangle, with the big ring. And let's see if we have anything in 3 carats in an emerald. Do we? Close. Well, there is a 280 and there's also a 370. Okay. Jess, I don't know who was asking for a 3-carat emerald. One of the 3-carat stones is actually, it's a 373. It's the most expensive ring we have in our inventory. So they just brought it out. I usually don't get to show this much on shows because it's really impressive, but hey, it's worth a flash just so you can say you went to the museum today, right? That's really important. And call me on that round. That's, yeah, another museum piece there. Take a look. I want to show you this just because we had a request for 3-carat. That's the most expensive ring we have in the inventory. True story. True story. And I got yellow diamonds and pink diamonds and big tanzanites, but that is a prized possession. I don't even know if it's ever been on the air. I've seen it so many times. I don't think I've presented it to you. That is not for the faint of heart, but it is truly museum caliber and museum worthy because this is reaching to that max size that emeralds really come in natural forms. The buying guides of the world will tell you that 4 carats is the top. This is a 373 emerald. Square, emerald cut, Colombian stone, wowza. Has a cert, has a lot of yellow diamonds around it. It's like if you have an offer close to $1 million, we'll listen. But they're really, I mean, I really don't mean to intimidate you here, but this is what we have. And that was a big ask, 3-carat emeralds. My next size down is 280, and then I have a 237. That's everything. We just went through the inventory. 373 is our largest private collection Colombian. It's worth a look, isn't it? Just so we can kind of drool over it a little bit, get the bibs out, you know? Like this is where, you know, sometimes you go to the rib restaurant, they give you a bib. They still do that. A friend of mine was on the East Coast. She went and had seafood. She got a bib, right? Take a look. This is where you might need it because this is pretty amazing. It is, oh my, does it need an odd number? Does it really need one? I mean, we'll know. 713 is the odd number on this one. 713. What a stone. 373 emerald and all the yellow. Listen, I think if we all pulled our money together collectively, we may be able to get there. Maybe. But if you love it, call me and I'll work a deal for you. I don't think we're going to sell a $230,000 ring tonight. But hey, I can if we go lower than $230,000. And why is it $230,000? Well, it's 18 karat solid yellow gold. It's got a 373 emerald cut square in the Colombian stone, and it has 157, a pear-shaped yellow diamonds. Listen, if you were drifting off to sleep, you have now awoken. And now, I don't think we're going to be able, how do you rest after that? This stone is everything. And it comes with a cert from the GRS, which is going to tell you all about this stone. Look at that, a photograph of your stone. You've got all the specs down here as well. It is really important. So this is all that's going to detail your center stone. And then, of course, we have added these amazing yellow diamonds. 373, just almost perfectly square. That was a big noise. Hope everyone's okay. Wow. It was quite something there, guys. Wow. Sorry, we just had a really, I don't know what that is, but it sounded like an explosion. 9.5 by 9.3. Well, listen, if you're going to go, this is the last piece I'd like to show. You know, if you're going to go, then this might as well be my final piece I ever show. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Who said that? Joanne said that? Oh, man. She got her thinking cap on today.
She's pretty clever, huh?
She must be a host in the making. She must be. She must be. That huge explosion sound, Joanne said, was the sound of my price dropping. Yes! Better yet, I could just let you price it. Is that a no? Jess just went, I don't think so. Like I said, if you got anywhere close, we'll listen. All right. Listen, whoever asked for a 3 carat, it's my job to show you. Okay? That's my job. Show you what we have. That's a carat 57 and all those pear-shaped yellow diamonds. It's exquisite. In all seriousness, I mean, if anybody loves it, I'll sell it. Like, this is, out of everything that we have, this would be something that we would be very, very excited to get a proud home. Okay, so now it's fireworks. Now it's fireworks going off. Wow, let me try it on, Tony. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. People say, I had someone say to me the other day, but you live in LA and the studio's in LA, so how far away could it possibly be? And I'm like, well, LA's got, well, with or without traffic. Without traffic, it could be 4 hours. With traffic, it could be like 22 hours. LA's a big place. And it goes to say we're in kind of an interesting part of the city of Los Angeles here in the studio. It's an interesting part. Anyway, okay. So now we got some issues outside, but that's okay. Let me show you what we have in a 280. Seriously, if you have an offer, we'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear a respectable offer on this, and you know, if you're even near, if this is going to go on all night now. I didn't know it was 4th of July already. My goodness. Okay, we have another stone. Look at this. There is a 2 carat 80. So this might do the trick, and it still has yellow diamond pear shapes. So that's an option for you as well, and that's going to be item number 714. Oh my goodness. 18 karat solid gold. Listen, I think they heard about the top of the hour, Joanne, and that's what's happening. You know, you could go out there, go find them, bring them in. We can do fireworks in studio here for the top of the hour, because it's like going to be some serious, like, you know, financial fireworks going on for our top of the hour. Sounds like they're like literally in the parking lot. Listen, it's the last day I'm driving that car, so listen, if the parking lot is on fire when we leave, I guess it's all right, right? It's all right. All right, so that's a 280. That's going to be the cushion cut emerald, 70 points in pear shapes, 2 stones there. Let me know. I don't know who our requester was, Jess, but those are literally the top tier. Who was it? Kathy. Hi, Kathy. So, Kathy, my goodness, you guys, this is freaking me out now. Should we leave? Should we evacuate? I don't know, you guys at home probably can't hear it, but let's see if there's anything going on that we should be like safety first, and we'll figure that out. Sorry guys, we got some serious issues going on outside. All right, 280 on that one, 70 points. Let's get our top of the hour going. We're just about there. And I pray we're all okay and safe. Tell you what we're going to do. Top of the hour is here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our big top of the hour. We've been talking about it all day. Kathy, if you'd liked either of those emeralds, do give us a call. We'll help you out. And we've got a very, very special tanzanite. And this is the one I've been waiting to share with you for so long. It is a very, very special piece. It's been here. It just hasn't been on the air much because there had been this, you know, kind of plateau that it reached in discounting, because it's our top round left. And I'm so glad we have it for you. It's item number 585. Call us quickly. And again, this is really what we're really built to do, is finally get those opportunities where you may have had your eye on this very ring. I know I have. I'm trying to get myself a Blue Wing Block D before they're gone, and it's getting really, really, really slim as far as what we have. So it's a great time to pick it up, especially when this is the ultimate discount. So get on the lines. We're going to help you out here. It's a very, very special stone, 585, and it's just you and me. The operators have left the building. They're all like sheltering in place and going to find safety. So come on in, guys, because this is it. This is it here. So Tony, you'll answer phone. I'll answer phones. We'll do this. And take a look at what we have here for you. 5 carat 98. Amazing Blue Wing Black D. I have been waiting so long. Oh my gosh. Always an adventure. Never a dull moment. Let's do it, guys. Big time 598. It is gonna be our very, very, very special piece here, and it's $5.98 in a perfect round. You are gonna love this, and you are gonna wait and see this 136 in VS diamonds going around it and down the shoulders, and it is very, very special. And we do need you on the lines here because this is gonna be a wild one. Let's do something crazy here, and you know it. It's been here. It's been that big $19,000 ring. It was $19,155 to be exact. We're gonna help you own something very special here, but I do need you on the lines because we want to avoid the whole, wait a couple seconds extra and it's gone scenario. It is not going to be $19,000, and all we need to do right now is get it a fabulous home, and that's it. So come on in, because I've been telling you about it so that you're ready and you're prepared and you know what's coming and you know when you want to be a part of something really, really special. This is it. But of course, we have to bring it all the way down for you. So this is your chance right now. Give us a call. We'll help you. And this is it. This is a really, really important value coming your way. And this is, we got 2 people already on the phone lines. Thank you so much for dialing in early, for being ready to go. We can change the gold color for you into the yellow gold or into the rose gold, or you can just leave it as is with this carat 36 of stunning, huge, individual VS diamonds that are creating a classic. I actually tried this on earlier in the show. It had the Wonder Ring. Remember I put the Wonder Ring on either side of it? It still works. A big ring like this, and it still actually works with the Wonder Ring beside it. You can think about doing that. I think it would be awesome. But here's the deal, guys. And I'll tell you right now, this is one for the ages here. It is so special, and quite frankly, we're all a little freaked out in here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to forego the $59.99 should be priced tonight. We're going to go lower than that. We're going to make this your opportunity. We are looking at truly, when it comes to blue wings, trust me when I tell you, having seen them all from day one, when the entire collection was in front of me, the rounds are always what get the attention. Your eye, and I'm talking about if you've got thousands of stones in front of you, including 20 karat and 25 karat stones. Back in the early days, there were 25 karat stones that we had. They're long gone. But this is where the rounds are always where your eye goes. So if you're looking for, if you're in that spot where you're wondering, where's the best tanzanite? What do I go for? What do I prioritize? Let me tell you, the rounds are a good idea, because it's giving you a little bit of everything. The color saturation is there. The beautiful sparkle is there. I'm not going to do 59. I'm not going to do 49. And I am not going to give you, because even tonight, let me tell you, this was supposed to be $4,888. I got a better idea. I want to make sure, let's get it at home. We've got 2 people already? 2 people? A third? Okay. You know what I'm going to do? Try this. Let's not even do $48.88. That is my should be, would be price. That's the one I've been getting all amped up all night about, trying to let you know that the value was on its way. I tell you what, we're going to try something different. Best we've got, carat 36. I'm going to break down the diamond. We could sit here and count the diamonds because they're so big and there are so few of them. I'm not going to do $4,888, and that is the price scheduled to be as this huge value tonight. But I'll tell you what, we got a lot of people on the phone lines. I have 3 people now on one ring. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to put it on the auction block, and we're going to see what happens. But just be aware, that is the price. There was, and then of course I told you earlier it's been here for weeks and weeks and I haven't shown it, because then every time I don't, it gets another discount, another discount, another discount. I've been waiting for this to get good. $48.88 was that level. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to put it on the auction block and make it even better. And we're not going to start at $45. And if we're going to go backwards of $48.88, every dollar is a big difference in value now. I'm not starting at $45. I'm not starting at $4. I want everybody in. We have 3 people already on the phone lines. Let's do something crazy. Not even 4,000. Not even 40. Should we go? I'm going the wrong way now. I know better. It's like my brain knows this should not be $4,000. But we're going to keep on going, guys. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I want you in so badly on this round. I would love for you to, if you're even thinking about it, if you're considering it, I want you to be a part of this round, because I believe this is the one you're going to get in a couple days and call me and say, I am so glad I got that round. Let me show you from a distance as well, because this is one of those pieces that stands out. And remember, I did put it with the Wonder Ring earlier, so that is a great companion piece. If you want to add another 206 in diamonds, you can do that. But this is not even going to be, you know what, not even $4,000. I got 3 bidders, but nobody's actually bid. They're like 3 interested parties. They're not bidders yet. We're going to make you bidders here. I'm not going to start at 39 or 38 or 37 or 36. I want everybody in. Let's give you an opportunity here to behold. I'm going to start at $3,500. I'm going to go up in $50 increments. Not quite proportional to the ring or the value or the pricing, but that's what we're going to do, because I would like to encourage as many people as possible to get in on this auction. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do on a major ring that's supposed to be lowest price. But I just, with the crazy whatever's going on outside, I want to make sure that we help you here. Take a look at this right now, $3,500. Let's try it. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Are we okay, Ping? Everyone's okay? Okay. Well, that can be dangerous when it's like outside this wall. I mean, let's see, guys. Do we have the open? Do you have the open? We have the open at 35. Very nice. Well, there we got it. We got 1 bidder and 1 open. We're good. 35, you have it. So there we go. $3,500 has been bid. And now we are waiting to see if anybody else wants to come on in. Ooh, okie dokie. Let me try it on. And would you like to see it with the Wonder Ring again? Would you like, Jess, did you have a question? There you go. Susan D just messaged in and said, I love my round and get one before they're gone. Wait a minute. Was that, and I remember, if that's the Susan D, I think it is. Yeah. That was her first purchase ever, way back when she joined us for the first time. It was a 9 carat, I think. Am I right? I mean, I'm getting into some nitty gritty details now. But I think she got a 9 carat, or it was either a 7 or 9. She got a 7 or 9 round. She just let us know. Don't wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, I have one. Good. I've got one. You got it, Sally. We'll show it next, because you know what? This may be happening a lot sooner than you thought, Sally, because we've got 1 bidder. I'll tell you what. Look at this on the hand. By itself, then I'll pop it on with the Wonder Ring like I did earlier, just in case. You're going to think, wow, I don't know if that could handle any more diamonds. It will. It does. It could be great with the Wonder Ring. And apparently I'm about to wrap up yet another one and done auction. It was a night. That's what I thought. Well, is that not what I said? Like, that is, it was memorable. And it was memorable. And I know, and listen, she and I know each other on Facebook too. You know what, Joyce, I don't know if you know this about Susan D, but she's in the beauty industry, but more than that, she likes really fancy, fast cars. And you know who that sounds like. So we're like kindred spirits. So I don't know if that's why I remember it so distinctly. And I know she probably hanging that big 9 carat round tanzanite out the window of her very, very fancy British sports car. I've been British now for years too, and I'm going to continue in that fashion. British all the way. I don't know. I was only Italian for so many years, and now I'm British. So I'm with you on that. Susan, thank you for the testimonial. Here's the deal. I'm going to give this a final call. We have, let me remind you, $50 increments on a massive ring. $50 increments away from being yours. So we have our leader. The open has been received for a while now, but that's where we sit. That's where we stay. That's all we have. Listen, I thought 4888, get it gone like that. Just like that, out the door. And again, I'll be honest, there's crazy stuff going on outside. I've done a lot of shows in my day, dealt with a lot of issues. I don't know. It's kind of freaky what's happening, and you guys probably can't hear it at home, and I hope not, because it's scary. But here's what's going on. I'm getting this one home. And if we got to sell it cheap, well, that's what we're going to do. It's been happening on auctions lately, so that is to your advantage. We only have our 1 bidder. Let's see if anybody else wants to come in. It's $50 increments only. And we're about to give it 2 final minutes. And keep in mind, that diamond weight is gigantic. That's a big deal to get that kind of diamond weight all around your 598. Let's call that what it is. That's a 6 carat tanzanite. in the stone that the cut actually wastes the rough. So this is why they cost usually a 60 to 70% premium. If that were an oval, it would cost 60 to 70% less. Same size. 598 oval versus a 598 round. That's the world of rounds. That's how it goes. If you don't have a blue wing, I'm telling you, I don't have a date. I can't tell you exactly when they're going to be gone, but we are very, very slim on what we have left in our entire blue wing block D collection. It's the best in the world. This is material that in regular old tanzanite goes for $1,000 a carat, and we are so not even close to $1,000 a carat on the stone. We're basically half, with free gold and free diamonds, and oh my goodness, they're spectacular diamonds. And I'm up here talking like I got people thinking about it and dialing it, and I don't. So 2 minutes is last call, and whatever you do, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. These auctions are one and done, guys. We can't bring them back because they're going out to somebody. So our final 2 minutes is right now. You don't want to wait. We had this happen on the ruby auction where there were 3 people that just called too late. We had to turn them away. Don't wait, guys. Call in on the early side because you're going to be so happy you did. You're going to be so happy you did. Take a look at it one more time. 2 minutes, and then we see it out the door. Once and for all, it will be gone. The big 598. Oh my gosh, it's so spectacular. And remember what everyone always says. This isn't me saying it. This is me repeating what all of our viewers say about the Blue Wings Block Ds, which is, oh my goodness, it's even better in person. I didn't think it could look any better than it did on TV, but it does. And I agree. But that is what everybody says time and time and time again. We have 90 seconds left. How is this happening? Yes. The Mahenge band? Yeah. Let me look. Let me just show you. We'll show you. We'll pop it in for a look here. But I need somebody to be on the line. Oh, yeah, I can pop it in. It's actually, yeah, it is, Jess. I'm going to pop it in right now. Actually, can they wait 1 minute? Because I want to make sure we don't distract from this auction. Look at it on the hand again. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful, brilliant. There are only 3 diamonds on each side. 6 stones there, and then let's count them. Let me see if I can do that. 2, oh, not if it's moving like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I count 16 diamonds plus the 6 on the sides. Guys, that's a big deal. I hope that counts right. 16 plus 6. I mean, guys, think about this. Huge individual diamonds. I mean, I know we should be talking about the 598 Blue Wing Block D round Portuguese cut, but instead, I mean, when you think about, I mean, might as well do the math, right? 16 plus 6, that's 22 diamonds, carat 36. I mean, you think every single one of those diamonds, that's going to be like 6 plus pointers all the way around and down the sides. We're at 30. Okay, so Jess, you're not on this one. You're waiting on the Mahenge. We'll show that to you next. Let me try it on again. We are in the last call of this amazing, wow, this tanzanite is everything and more that you could ever want it to be. And I need you to trust when I say this is one of our most spectacular all time. Here it is, 35. We're looking for 35.50. Let's see if we have it. Jess, you are on something else, correct? Just want to make sure and verify that. Yeah. It's coming up next. Hold on, we just got to finish the auction. Let's see if we're at 35.50, yes or no. Sold, congratulations, just like that. Yes. The emerald, which one? We had 2. Jess, here you go. This is your Mahenge ring on the inside. So yes, that is finished. I mean, there's not a lot of room for like an undergallery with flowers and stuff, but it's actually got that kind of, you know, heavy border rim. James, were you talking about the one with the 237? Okay, let me show it. I know I had to move on for the top of the hour, so we'll go back to it real quick for you. Yeah, okay. Jess, does that help out? This is the Mahenge band from earlier that was $7.99. Yeah, so that's a really good ring. Thank you on the tanzanite, by the way. That has, Joyce, were you on? Okay, so. James, do you want to see the emerald again? Oh. Oh. Let's see how much. Let's see if I got 230,000. Well, this is actually not 230,000, but it is. Wow. Okay. Let me see. This was the. Yeah. I'm sorry. What? On the auction? Oh well, then that makes you top bidder, yeah. What? Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's not a bid. I thought you were getting, no, that's not a bid. Not a bid. Okay, so James, who is the caller asking for the 280? Seven, oh good. Hi, Mary. So this is 714. It's the 280. It's 18 karat gold, and it does have the 35-point yellow diamonds, one on each side, total of 70. And Jess, did they have any questions on the Mahenge further than the under gallery? They're all set on the Mahenge band? Those colors are pretty hot together. I don't know. I like it. I think most people think I'm crazy, but that's okay. I love those colors together. Anyway, they do. I love it. Anyway, this is the 280. I can, wow. This has a GRS cert as well. You know what? This is not a whole lot different in price than the other one. Wow. Tell you what, it's not for everybody, but it does have, working over $200,000 on this ring. And that is partly because this is not just a great 280 emerald. It's got the cert to go with it. This is both of those emeralds that I had, the 3 carat nearly 4 and the 280 here, are both certified by the GRS Gem Research Swiss Lab. So there's all the information on your emerald. Wow, what a piece, right? Thank you. This is gonna be, oh yeah, the cushion cut square, see, 9.1 by 9.0, so just almost perfectly square. And then you've got the other side just gonna be your signature of your gemologist mostly. So that's the cert. You know what, get us close to 15,000 and it's yours. These big emeralds, and I know we don't have a lot of 3 carat emeralds, we don't have a lot of 2 carat emeralds, so I get it. This may be a little off the beaten path for us here, but it is extremely important there, just like what we're talking about with rubies. Tough to get chromium rich stones to be in big sizes. And this one is. So that's the big kicker. Get us close to 15. You can make me an offer and we'll do everything in our power to make it happen for you. We really will, and we'll be happy to do that, but I gotta say that is one of those for the ages right there, right? That's exquisite material. 15,000, get us close. And we have the $9,999 yellow diamond here as well. Don't forget about that. And we have the 373 emerald as well. And you know what? To that end, if we're asking for offers, and I am, let's not just show you that, because I think this is a better value because it's a bigger stone with more diamond weight and it's about the same price, almost. Give me close to 20 grand on the bigger emerald and we'll make it happen. So those are our 2 top tiered emeralds. Thank you so much. That's gonna be your choice, and really very distinctive styles. There's gonna be one you gravitate towards, whether you want the 3 stone or whether you want the incredible halo. I mean, those pear-shaped yellows are just stunning. They're stunning. And we have 40 minutes only left in this show. And I got a mega wheel. And we've got that, again, 20,000 or close. Tony, I'm going to take offers because I know that's a little steep for a Thursday night, but you asked for them. So get me close to 20, get me close to 15, we'll make it happen. I've not had emeralds, especially 2 of that caliber in one show ever. So it's a very, very big deal to get something like that. And some of our best, and both are GRS certified in the emerald. So you've got really great, just, you know, extra documentation with it, outlining everything about those amazing, amazing stones. So let me know. All right, coming up, and I still have that big aqua. You know, the round in the saddle. So 20,000 or close on this emerald. That's our largest in the inventory. That's a 373, and it also has 157 in the yellow. So all the graphics you see pertain to this right side. And then we have over here, that's the 280, that's 714, and that's going to be close to 15,000. We'll make these yours tonight. Promise you, we're moving heaven and earth to get these to home, and we will do so. So give us a call. Don't be shy. We can make them happen. My big tanzanite pendant is coming up. Yay, with the yellow diamond up top. Big finale piece, so I would not go anywhere. We only have 40 minutes left in the show. So lots to show you still in the broadcast. Oh, and I have my favorite butterfly earrings. You've got to see these. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're so sweet, but they're actually very designer, and they go with that pearl pendant that's still here as well. And I've got all these beautiful butterflies. I'm going to show you one of each, because we have, again, feel free to make us your offers on those, because I know they're pretty important pieces. So we're going to really kind of be flexible and work with you on those. So close to 15, close to 20. We'll make it happen. Look at that emerald. Wow. That's a good emerald. That's a good emerald. All right, so now I have one of my favorite things in the whole world to just display because they're so pretty. I have butterfly earrings here, and we have all 3 gold colors to share with you as well. Item number will be 310. So far we've had like 2 LA area codes in a couple minutes. We have the 714s and the 310s. So there we go. The beautiful butterflies. What do you think of these? And of course you're going to get 2. I just wanted to give you a little bit of the variety here in the different colors so you can see how they mix and match. You know what I would love to do, since I've got a couple piercings, I love the idea of putting multiple butterflies in multiple piercings and creating the look like they're just fluttering up your ear. Would be so, so, so stunning. Just saying. Take a look. You're going to get 2 of your choice in gold, but there's an incredible value here coming your way, and this is that really sophisticated. This doesn't look like juvenile, like a little girl's butterflies that you would see at the store at the mall where they pierce your ears. No offense, no offense to those stores. They have great accessories and there's a place for them. But butterflies can be in a lot of different ways. I would say this is a very sophisticated butterfly look, and it is so well done. And I gotta say they're quite a bit bigger than a usual stud is. So you have this really special design. They're actually 25 points in VS diamonds. They're still VS. We only have, listen to this guys, we have 1 pair in rose and that's it. We have 2 pairs in yellow and that's it. And the rest are in white gold. We have a little bit more quantity in the white gold. So this is a crucial time to get on the phone lines. I'm going to show you the white gold in the ear here, and we're going to get these out the door real quick because I know I loved these, but the last time I had them on the air, they were $7.99. I was a little heartbroken because I thought that was a little much for a stud for everybody to get, you know, a color choice or a gift idea, or just to do what I was saying and stack them up the ear. Take a look. There's 1 on, just so you can kind of get an idea of what 1 looks like by itself here, and then we can show you. I did not put a backing in, so I'm just going to kind of give it a little help here and give it a little lift. But that is how, I know they're a little bigger, so if you're going to stack them up the ear, you'd probably want to put them in different directions, much like they would actually flutter or fly. But that is going to be the butterfly, so you can see it's got a really great size to it. Again, no backing, so just before they fall out, we'll go back to our wheel. And you're going to get your choice of gold color. Remember, only 1 pair, though, in the rose, 2 in the yellow. Let's blow them out. That was the price they were. I'm going to make it better. We'll make them $439 a pair. That's it. We are going to go almost half off to get those out the door. And again, you're going to have your choice, and I'll show you each one here so you can make no mistake about it. You're getting the pair. We're not going to sell the single studs like sometimes designers are doing right now, where they're selling 1 pair or 1 earring, and you don't realize that until likely it arrives at home and you're like, ooh, they forgot an earring, and oh no, they were sold separately as singles. That's what we're seeing a lot of in the designer world. And that's great to stack and create this kind of story on your ears because there's a lot of multi-piercing going on. But at the same time, we're going to give you the 2 gorgeous pairs. Aren't they amazing? So those are going to get 60 seconds. Do operators let me know what pair you have, what color? Because we're, like I said, retiring this design, so I don't have, you know, a lot of quantity to go around. So you'll want to let us know what color. Which color? White, thank you. Which one? White gold, thank you. So far, we're good on the white, and that's the most popular choice so far. Is the white gold. Aren't they beautiful? And think about scattering them up the ear. Or maybe if you've got more than 2 piercings, you put, you know, 1 butterfly and then something else and then another butterfly and separate them a little bit. It would be a beautiful look. We have 38 seconds left with our $439. Very sophisticated, very high-end butterfly stud earrings. They're going to be a post and butterfly backing. The post is centered. Aren't they amazing? Still waiting for offers on those emeralds. Don't be shy about those emeralds. We can get them a home. We will. We will. We will. Yes, absolutely. Final call on the butterflies. I just had to bring those to you. I'm a big butterfly fan. I think it's certainly one of the hottest looks in jewelry. It always has been popular, but certainly has a major resurgence in popularity right now. Also, hey now, we got 1 beautiful Marquise Burma. There's also going to be, I'll tell you, this pendant's coming up. And if you want it around, listen, I had a lot of people who just, everyone missed out on that auction, huh? So I do have another option for you here. There is actually a 405. Let's get everybody a tanzanite before we go. I mean, I'm serious, yeah. The 237? We have a, not the 237. That's a good question. Let me put it up right now. It's going to be around this, Jess. We can do around that. Yeah. Yeah, oh, good. Who's that? Oh, it's Kathy still. Let's show her. Well, you know what? Thank you for reminding me. I do have this one as well. Wow. It's an emerald cut, traditional emerald cut here. It is item number, 1836, new today. It's actually our 2 carat 30 set. Well. Now, this, I'll be honest, that looks a lot like the 280. Granted, there's not a lot of difference in carat weight, but don't think 237 and think small, just because we just showed you our largest ever here. It's a major feat to get over 2 carats in a Colombian. This is our 237 Colombian emerald. It's an emerald cut. It also has 84 points in a traditional double halo design. You know what? I know we've got to get this in a different price range, because I've certainly we've brought you the $200,000 emeralds out to play. We're now going to bring this one to a very affordable level. This is the 3rd largest, by the way. Think about that. I have now shown you the top 3 sizes in Colombian emerald that exist here at TVON. We had the 3 carat 73, we had the 280, and now we have the 237. This is the 3rd largest stone we have. Let me try it on. Did she have a price range in mind, Jess? Oh, well then let's do it. Let's make it happen. That's all I needed to hear. So, Jess, based on what you just told me, the $49.99 is still not in the price range she would like to be, so I'm going to make it the price range. Watch this. 84 points in diamonds. It's not even $49.99. I hear ya. We're not even going to do $39.99. I'm not even going to do $29.99 on the 3rd largest emerald that exists here. 3rd largest. What a stone. Make it $2,888. Let's do it. Even a little extra bonus for her if she would like. The 237, enormous. That is huge in the world of emeralds. You know, they very rarely get above 2 carats. Same issue as the rubies. They're all chromium. I know that seems weird. One's green, one's red. How are they colored by the same agent? Well, it's chromium. Chromium, that's the deal. It's so cool, and that's why you don't see a lot of large sizes. Back to the wheel we go. Show you that 237 up close. Look at that. One only. Let's see who's got it. The emeralds are always, yep, you know it, one of a kind. And then I just want to, I'm feeling for those folks that, who was it? We had, so Shirley missed out on the auction. There was another gal. Was it Barbara? Yeah, Barbara missed out on the auction. So we had a couple of people miss out on that last auction just by a couple of moments. So let me show you what else I have in around. We can get you something here that's a little bit, still a big size, but a little smaller than that 6 carat we had, which we've already seen out the door. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to bring you another one because I feel bad for all those people that missed out on that last auction. So here's a quick one for you. It's item number 1573. Let me show you a look at that. Wow. Same kind of thing, guys. Same Portuguese cut blue wing block D in around. This one is a 405. So 2 carats smaller than the last. It's 124 in diamonds, so it's still a lavish diamond weight. And it's a bridge. It sure is. It's a bridge. So 1573 is the item number here. Take a look. There's your double row. Bigger diamonds too. Bigger diamonds. Double row going right underneath. Then you have the halo around the tanzanite itself. Yes, please. 405, like the freeway. Then you've got 124 in the diamonds. And that's still, there's so much about this ring, and that's why I decided to bring it out. For those of you that just missed out, or maybe you didn't dial in at all, and you watched the auction as a spectator, and now you're wishing maybe you got in, there's a lot of similarities between the round Portuguese cut, the big size, the gorgeous flashes of red, and the halo design. This time around, though, instead of being the traditional shank, you've got the beautiful bridge. So set up the stone, put the diamonds, have them run underneath it, and I thought this might be a good alternative if you missed out on the 6 carat. Shall we help you? That's the problem. Remember we all remember what happened in that auction. It was a few minutes ago. We saw what that sold for. This piece, obviously, it's listed as a higher price than what the auction ended up going for. So it's not going to make any sense to say $44.99, great value. It is a great value, but it's not going to make sense after that auction that we just had. So that means the only fair, logical way to do this is by putting this on the auction block as well, so we can try to make it proportional to what kind of value and discount we've already seen. Yes, Wendy, I don't have them to show, but I do have them available. So Wendy just asked if those aqua studs, you guys, are still available. Operators, definitely, Wendy, if you want to call in, please do. They're not here to show, because I just don't have access to inventory from last night, but we do have them available, and they were $199, and they're an incredible buy. Yes. Last emerald? Yeah. With the 15,000 emerald, sure. Considering she realizes there is like a, $12,000 difference. But I think that's what's going to be interesting, is there's not a lot of visual difference between the stones. Emeralds do, always, yes. Take a look. Here are the two together. This is something to show. And is this our requester? Oh, okay. This is the 2 carat 80. And this is the 237? 280. There's not a lot of visual difference, and that's because this is the elongation of the emerald cut. This is a square cushion. That's why this one looks the same, if not larger, than what is a larger stone. There they are together. I can put them up close on the wheel. I'll tell you what's amazing about this, Kathy, is that they have the same kind of glow, the same kind of color. This one's 15,000 or very, very close. This one is under 3. So there is a very sizable difference in the price tag. There is not a lot of visual difference in those stones, which is why I would say, if we're working on a budget, that's why this really, I think, definitely is highlighted as one of those ultimate values. Let me show them up close here really quickly, just so you can see. This is the 2888, and here's the 15,000, but we've got to be very close to that. So there's what you have. Just a little bit of, for comparison's sakes, there's really, you're doing more really just, that's it, comparing, not really contrasting, because there's a lot of really strong similarities here in their look and their quality. So on this side here, the right side, 2888. This one is literally 15,000, but I'm willing to take a close offer today. So a mighty big difference, and I don't know if there would be a lot of people that would go, I don't know if I can justify a $12,000 difference in those prices. And that's why I say, and if you've got 15 and you appreciate a really good emerald, then that's certainly a great way to go. But when you're on a budget and you still want a really, really great emerald, that's where you go. Because to get a stone of 2 carats plus under $3,000 is not easy. I spent the majority of the first decade of my career selling loose stones, even more than jewelry. And these are like 16,000 a carat stones usually for these 2 carats and up. They're not inexpensive when you get the big sizes. So congratulations if you get, again, 2888 or 15,000 here. We could really entertain a very close offer. I'm going to go back to that tanzanite because we're getting into the last few minutes of the show. And I thought for our Barbara and for all these different folks that missed out, let me help you here. I was going to do $44.99. Doesn't make a lot of sense given the last auction that took place. So here's what I'll do. I'm not going to start this one at $35. That doesn't make sense either. So it just, again, sometimes value drives value, and it's got to make sense, all right? So here's what we'll do. Not $35 to open. I will put it on the auction block. It's the only way to do this other than $44.99. Otherwise, I got to get $44.99 done. So here's what we'll do. Not $35, because that's where the last one started. So that just means I got to go even lower. And I'm not going to go $3,000 either. We're going to start you off right. And I want you in last minutes of the show. And after this, we have a tanzanite pendant that is going to be that special finale piece that I saved here for you for the very end of the show as a thank you for staying with us till the end. So don't go anywhere yet. 25 minutes left. You got to see what I'm going to do here and then see what we got after this to follow it. And they can all go together. $3,500's not get it done. $3,000. I'll tell you what. How about $2,500 to open on a 4 carat? Still in the round, still in the Portuguese cut. Carat 24 in diamonds. So still a mega diamond weight here. No 25? Not yet? All right, $2,000 to start. Let's go. We're going to get it at home. Same deal, $50 increments. Why not? Take a look. That's what we're going to do. Final moments. Yeah. Are we talking about the 237? The 2888 one? Yes. There is, well, it goes for either one. There are absolutely, there's no black spots. That's something we normally associate with diamonds, but yeah, there's nothing but this fiery, burning kind of glow. And I'm going to show it again from a distance because I think this is really what tells the story of an emerald. Yeah. Okay, so better yet, we have the open on this one, by the way. We're still trying to get everyone's questions answered on emeralds. I want to just say this about emeralds. First of all, Jess just said most emeralds are cloudy, right? Most emeralds are opaque, meaning, I'll never forget, I was gifted an emerald many, many years ago, and it literally looked like jade. I thought it was jade. And it was a gift, so I was appreciative and very, very touched, but it looked like jade. This is long before I was in the business. And it looked like jade. And normally they're opaque. So Kathy, when you get any kind of glow, like that one's glowing from all the way from where I am to where you are. And we're still running this auction, by the way, and we have 2050, anybody? Take a look at the auction. I'm just going to fair is fair, right? We did the $50 increments on the last one. We'll do it again. Let's try it on. Show the under gallery. I'm so sorry, guys. We're trying to get that emerald collar helped out. Take a look at the inside. First, it's even got that finishing, and you see here, it's a true bridge. So you're going to see the stone elevated, allows you to see a lot of that tanzanite. And then we've got, oh, I love it, just the red flashes, but the white flashes, but the bright flashes, but this glittering firework effect that this has. We are at, where are we at? 2050? Boy, this is going to kill me. These $50 increments are going to hurt me big time. We have, look at this on the hand. It sounds like we're hold on. I don't even know, are we official on 2050? We are. So do we have 21? Verifying 21. Let's see what we got here. It's a crime to be doing this at this late juncture of the show. But Joanne, I want to show it on for you to see. And it also would be beautiful with the Wonder Ring. Let me just, maybe pop on one here. I don't have one handy, but let me see if I can reach it with my Go-Go Gadget arms. Let me see if I can show you here. Look at this. And what's that? Oh, good. The emerald just found a home. That, can you imagine? I'm just saying, this would even work with the Wonder Ring. So the emerald is gone. Thank you, Jess. She'll love it. And if she doesn't, send it back, but you'll love it. It really is something. For that value, especially. But you can imagine, so even that goes with the Wonder Ring really well. Tell you what, we are at 21, right? Yeah? With the pear-shaped pendant I'm going to show later? Yes, I can. This is a little, boy, they are really, they're running the show. Look at this. There's the pendant, same color. And the pendant is a 2-carat 21, and it's coming up right after this. So as soon as I give away this tanzanite round in the bridge, we're going to give away that pendant. And you think I'm kidding? Stay with us. Make sure you stay with us. Here we go. Do we have 21? I think I heard 21. Yes, we do. So, Tony, we have 21. I know we're all over the place here. This happens at the end of the show. We got 20 minutes left. I'm going to give this a final call. $50 increments, killing me. We're at $2,100. We're looking for $2,150. We've got a round. Again, just thought another option. There were a lot of people who missed out on the 6-carat. So here's the next best thing. 4 carats, same cutting, same kind of glow, same kind of gorgeous saturation. And man, do you want to stay with us for that beautiful pendant that's coming up as my grand finale of Thursday night is going to be good. Let's see what we got. Should I clock it? I'm thinking if we got that pendant and that's going to need some time, we better clock it. I better, because otherwise we're going to run out of time and you won't get to see the pendant. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're at 21. We have $50 increments. Did I mention this can be in any gold you'd like? It's any gold you want. It's any size you want. If you're new, remember we size for any size you need. Any size you can dream up, we're able to size it. Exact specific, quarter sizes, half sizes, 3/4 sizes, full sizes, whatever. We ship for free each and every day. We have the most unbelievable value here. And it is going to be our final 2-minute clock. Just because I got to really hustle if we're going to have time to show off that pendant. And the pendant's going to be a must as well. And if you win the ring, stick around for the pendant. If you already got the round earlier, stick around for the pendant. If you don't have a blue wing block D, stick around for the pendant. It is that good. Final call right now. 2 minutes, let's go. Why not? Why not? A little giveaway. And then giveaway is going to follow giveaway. And let's see what we got. Is anybody verifying? I know Jess is on the emerald still. Thank you again on that emerald. Enjoy that $237 at that crazy value. This is last call. Don't forget this goes with the Wonder Ring really, really well. So you can do that. I mean, it still slips right side by side with that amazing, unforgettable, must-have Wonder Ring. We presented it tonight, which means you can grab that Wonder Ring if you want for $9.99 in any gold color you want if you don't have it yet. And then we have right here, last call, amazing value. Here we are, 21. Holy cow. 21, looking for 21.50. And there we go, guys, with our final minute 15. What do you think of that? Let's try it on again. And notice this is the bridge, the beautiful bridge that sits it up high. I love that because it's a cool mounting, but you get to appreciate so many different aspects of your stone and see it from all the angles and enjoy it from every single aspect and see the culet and see the pavilion and see the girdle of the stone, which is where the pavilion and the crown of the facets meet. I mean, it's just a really special ring, and you don't get any more luxury than that Portuguese cut blue wing Black Day. This is it, guys. Final call. We got our last chance. 30 seconds. I hope Wendy gets her earrings. Wendy, call us. We don't have them to show, but we can get you the earrings, the aqua earring studs. Did she call yet? Am I going to show what? I wasn't planning on it, but would you like to see it? Do I have one? I had one yesterday. Oh, the cornflower I was going to show. Oh, geez. No, I don't have a yellow sapphire here. Do you need one? No? Just asking. You felt like asking for yellow sapphire. We've got one somewhere. It was here yesterday. I just didn't show it. Let us know. 21.50, yes or no? Is that a no? That's a no. That's a no. All right. You got it. That's sold. Congratulations. Enjoy. Where are we going? I did want to pop in. You know, I almost forgot here. And thank you. I'm glad you said yellow sapphire because it reminded me somebody had asked for cornflower blue. So this is the cornflower blue. It's item number 1519. Enjoy the unheated, oh yeah, 210 oval cornflower. It's unheated. It comes with a cert. We are ready to see it out the door. I know it's been, oh yeah, it's been a little bit pricey because that's what cornflowers do. Kind of the ideal when it comes to sapphire. The item number is 1519. It is also 79 points in diamonds, but remember how remarkable it is to get that color all naturally. Meaning no heat treatment, very common with sapphires. It was not necessary, right? Sometimes you get real lucky. Mother Nature just gives you the ideal right from the start, and it doesn't need any help. It really doesn't. That's what, I mean, I don't know if you, I guess, I don't know what it's gonna benefit from by having heating, and most sapphires and rubies are heated. Most every stone is heated. Big deal to get this, and you know, here's the greatest part of it. The last time I had this, it was $59.99. Good news, there is a discount. Here's your AGL report that is going to be on your colored, this is going to detail everything that we're telling you about. The date, which was just earlier this year, corundum, blue sapphire, here's the good stuff. The photograph, the 210 weight, your millimeter size, and then oval mixed cut and vivid blue, cornflower blue, no indications of treatment. That is important. No heat treating. And that is done and evaluated by 2 of the gemologists from the AGL. So that's going to be your $59.99 coming down, where it's white gold only. One of the rarest. It's one of the rarest colors, guys, of sapphire to get, especially in the natural state. Hi to Spain. The country's in the house? Watching from Spain, that's pretty cool. Now, where is that? Listen, you remember, I think the furthest viewer I ever had was watching from Paris. Remember that? Spain is up there. Wow, hi from Spain. Thank you for joining us. We've gone international, you guys. We're taking it international. I'll tell you what, not even 59 or 49. I still got a tanzanite pendant on the way. Let's make this easy. $39.99. That is a new price. And it's really low for a cornflower blue, all natural. Wow, that's super cool. Super cool. You guys, yeah, if you want that one, let me know. Let me try it on for you as well. Still have Wonder Rings going out the door. They have been going out the door all night long. So definitely grab those Wonder Rings because they're not always here to offer at $9.99. There's the cornflower. Boy, could it sparkle anymore. Just a really perfect example of the iron and titanium mixing to make that perfect sapphire. It's incredible. Then I have this really beautiful pendant for you. It's our finale. It's our grand finale, and it's coming up right now. So here we go. Big pendant opportunity for you. It's item number 1939. Wouldn't you know? Let's show you. It only makes sense. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to our finale of this Thursday night. So glad you're with us here all the way till the end. This is why you are with us till the end. And we only have a couple of these to go around, which is quite frankly why I had to save it to the end. I've been doing some really big special grand finales for our shows, but this one was just too limited to show you earlier. And yet the value is such that I firmly believe we're not going to have enough to go around for everybody who wants one, even at this late stage of the game tonight. So we are thrilled to bring this to you. 1939939 happens to be a significant number. So it only makes sense that one of our greatest values of all time is item number 1939. So let's show it to you guys. You're not just getting a tanzanite that is over 2 carats. You're getting a big yellow diamond as well. I was putting this on my neckline earlier, and I thought it was just the perfect size to fill in any neckline, really. I mean, it just is. Sometimes a piece is just right, you know, it's balanced and it's proper and it's just a great looking classic kind of style, but still with all the color in the world. There we go. Take a look at this. It's good. This is what we have been waiting for all night long. And hopefully you'll run the phone lines in a hurry if you think you might want one, because very limited, far too limited actually, for what we've got here in the price tag popularity that is about to unfold. 1939 is our 2 carat 21. Now I'll tell you, that is a minimum. That is the smallest that anybody will get. So not every single stone. What we prioritize, that's still got the little crazy fuzzies here. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm really like a stickler about cleaning cloths, and I bought my own a while back, and they were just horrible. And I spent all this money buying my own cleaning cloths, and they were just, they didn't perform. And now I've been making use of other ones, and they're not working. Oh, I'm gonna have to invent a cleaning cloth situation, one that's really good. So here we are, 221 minimum, because what we prioritize is the color. It's gotta have the saturation of the best blue wings. That is what you see right here with our unbelievable style, 221, classic look with a big yellow diamond right up top. That is a significant yellow diamond. We're going to tell you all about it because it's important when it's one single stone. It is a 5-pointer on its own just for that one 5-point stone. Incredible style to own, beautiful opportunity to get it. And that's a 5-point natural fancy round brilliant yellow diamond. You still get with it. I love that. But here's the deal. I've got, oh my goodness, I hope you're on the phone lines. We can do any gold color you like. Right now it's 2-tone. So that's what our designer recommendation is to leave it with the yellow for the yellow diamond, the white gold for the rest. You don't have to do that. You can go all yellow, you can go all white, you can go all rose. Just make sure you articulate that to your operator. That's important. But here's what's going on. We have got a value of a lifetime. And there's a 221 here, guys, with a yellow diamond. We are busy on the phone lines already. No surprise. This is what's going to happen. And you know how these finales have gone. We bring everybody out for our last couple of minutes to really treat you. This is our way of saying thank you for being with us till the very end of the show. It's a grand finale opportunity. I kid you not. Here's the price tag on it, guys. $4,007. And there's the little stand and the chain there. I tell you what, you can always get a chain from us if you need one, but this is going to pop right on to whatever chain you have as your favorite, including your DBTYs. But it's not going to be $4,007. I am taking you to an all-time brand new, and So many people tonight, you've had an opportunity to get around. You've had an opportunity to get a couple really important tanzanites. And if you have Blue Wing Block D at home already, this is going to match what you have. So think about, and it's just the pear shape makes so much sense for the neckline, I think, because it has that natural elongation in the drop that makes it so attractive on the neckline. I'm going to show it first in a measurement. Then we're actually going to show you on the neckline, and we're going to, most importantly, blow it out so you don't have to pay $39 or $29. Or how about $19.99 on a 221? You're under $1,000 a carat, which is not supposed to happen. Take a look at it on the hand here very quickly. We'll get you the measurement up and down, and then you're going to see it on the neckline, and we're going to give you one chance to own it. And they are almost sold out already. We have already 1, 2, 3, 4 of them claimed and reserved and done. It is basically, we're looking at 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. It's going to be the bail, then your diamond, then your tanzanite. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on the neckline next for you so you can see what that's all about on the neckline, so you can get a sense of how it's going to look when it's on your neckline, on your favorite chain. And the beauty is you can also do, like, you know, if you got the two-tone and leave it like it is, you can choose whether you want, you know, the yellow gold or the white gold chain's going to work. You know, your yellow gold or white gold DBTY is going to work. You've got an option here, but that's the piece that I think that's so perfect for the neckline, given that it's got that nice little simple drop. The yellow diamond really, really stands out. The colors are amazing, and it's not going to be. And remember, this is not a well-lit area. This is just kind of something I do impromptu for you. And look at how strong that color is. You know what I always say about why it looks better in person? Why does it look better in person? We always talk about this, guys. We talk about the fact that on camera we have those really bright lights that aren't actually what the Tanzanite Blue Wing Block Ds need. Well, that's exactly to my point. This is a less lit area, and that's why the Tanzanite looks even better. This is really kind of, again, very similar to what we talk about when you get it at home. It looks even better. It looks even stronger. It looks even more saturated with more of the reds that are apparent that come through, because it doesn't need the harsh, bright white lights. Now, there are 4, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, we have 4 gone at $19.99. Watch this. They see the value. They love the value. You're not spending 19 or 18 or 17 or 16 or 15. All you have to do is jump on the phone lines. These will be sold out. We have fewer than 10 to go around for everybody. For everybody. So don't wait, whatever you do. This is such a beautiful piece. And again, you can wear that every day. There's nothing that says, oh, I'm going to have to save that until I go to that wedding or that big, big party, or I dress up really, really fancy. This is just going to be every day. Have the best in diamonds, have the best in blue wing. You got it all going on, but it's not even going to be $1,500 or $14. Come on in, guys. We're only getting busy on the phone lines. There will be some hold time here. And that's what scares me when we're so limited on quantity, is when we have hold time. I don't want you to get caught in hold, guys. That would be a major problem, because we're going to be selling out very quickly here. And you're not spending 14, hold on. This is where it gets good, guys. It's not even going to be 14 or 13 or $1,299. I want everybody who's watching right now to be able to get one of these stunning 2-carat 21 or more Blue Wing Block Ds with the yellow diamond. Amazing, right? Should we go lower? Let's go back to our wheel. Look at this close up, and I'm going to go even lower on this price tag. You will not believe it. I need you on the lines if you want one. We're almost sold out as it is. This is not going to stick around, that's for sure. And this is all hinged. Each piece separately hinged with an O-ring, so it's going to have that movement of fine jewelry, but it's not going to be $12.99. Wow. Okay, guys, we're almost sold out. I don't know if we need to go much lower, but that is not what I do. Getting to a price that you like is not always good enough. I want to make sure we get this to the absolute lowest price that I can offer to you tonight. We have 5 minutes left in the show. This will be how we end it here. They're going to sell out. I'm going to be with you tomorrow night, but I wouldn't recommend calling tomorrow night, because this is not going to last. We're very busy on the lines. We only have one available operator right now as we speak. So whatever you do, do not wait, do not wait, do not wait, do not wait. This is the Tanzanite to own, and it's not $12.99. I'll go even lower. Clearly don't need to, because we could sit here, give it 60 seconds, and sell them out. But we have 5 minutes left in the show. I think at this rate, they may sell out before the show ends. That means we can show you more. But it's not $12.99. It's not $11.99. It is not $10.99. I would absolutely advise you to get one of these. Try it out. See what you think. Take a look at it. It's not even $1,099. Wow. Let's go ahead and blow it out. I'll make it easy. Make it $999. That's it. Let me know, operators, how many you have. If you wanted to get more than one, you could. Keep one, gift one, keep one, sell one, whatever you want to do. But that is $900. Guys, it's a $221. That's unheard of. You don't see value like this even here. So it's a mega moment for our Tanzanite lovers. Give us a call. We'll help you out. That's a moment to own, and we're almost sold out, guys. How many do you have? You have two, Jess? There they go. They got two. Andy's got one. James, just one for you. One, and Tiffany, one. Okay, one, almost gone. Let's give it 60 seconds, Tony. I don't think it's going to last. I do not think it's going to last, unfortunately. I don't know. We're going to hope to have everyone for everybody, but you got to call. And if you're waiting on hold, bear with us. We'll be right with you, okay? Our lines are jammed. Lines are completely jammed. Get the pendant. Get the pendant. It's so amazing. And that value, second to none, $999. Try it. You're going to be very, very glad you did. I can promise you that with the beautiful color you have, with the amazing saturation that is Blue Wing Block D, the unforgettable. And if you've got any different, it doesn't matter what cut you have. If you have a pear shape, great. But if you have a round or a cushion cut, the stones will coordinate beautifully, because what's important is the color. That's what's important. It's about the color. So make sure you're on the lines. We have about 14 seconds left. We are almost sold out. Yowza. $9.99, and again, a beautiful drop, about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. Amazing style here, and it is only $9.99 for a Blue Wing Block D, and I can't believe it. Guys, that would make sense maybe if it was like a 75 pointer to a 1 carat, but this is a 2 carat 21 or more, because the way it works is if you were the first one, you're getting the biggest. If you were the second one to place the order, you're getting the second largest, right? And so on and so forth, and then the last person who gets one is going to get the 221, yeah. Well, retail, it's kind of tough, because that's like, you know, it's like going to a Honda dealer and saying, well, how much is your Ferrari? Well, they don't have them. So they're not going to be able to give you a price, right? So here's the thing, guys. This is going to be a retail. I'm going to tell you wholesale. Wholesale on the Block C that has light color, it's $1,000 a carat. That's wholesale. So retailers differ on what city you're in, whose name is outside. I'm never keen on giving retails, because they vary by the day. They vary by where you live. They vary by whose name is out front. That's what they vary. And nobody has Blue Wing Block D. So we are literally, it says it up there, TVON exclusive. It really is. It is a true, nobody else in the world has it. So you can go into the name a high-end designer, whatever one you want. You can see Tanzanites, they'll have them, but they're not going to be Blue Wing Block D. But I can tell you that the basic material that's light Block C goes for $1,000 a carat very routinely in wholesale. So if we're beating wholesale on really, you know, inferior quality, I think you got a good value. Needless to say, if you get the best there is, it's really a priceless material, but it's only here. We have 1:20 left in the show. I would highly recommend and encourage you to get one of these if you're thinking about it at all. Almost sold out. We have 2 left right now, and I haven't included Joyce yet because she hasn't said sold for sure yet. Yeah. No, you can do what you want. I was saying that earlier. If you want to change it up, just tell your operator. If you want all yellow, all white, all rose. If you want to do, right now it is 2 tones. So I'm going to point that out again. You have the yellow gold bezel for the yellow diamond. The rest is white gold. That's how we recommend it if you want to stick with as is. But if you want all one color, we'll do that for you as well. Thank you for being with us. Hey, I want to remind you guys, we're back tomorrow night. And if you're thinking, no, you're not, I don't see you on my TV. Well, that's because we're not on everybody's TV on Friday nights, but we are here and we are live and we have an incredible 3-hour Friday night to kick off your weekend. So I hope you'll join us. If you get us on Director Dish, great. Watch us where you normally do. If you get us on any of the other channels, guess what? You can watch online. TVON.com is our website. We have a live streaming in HD there. You can also go to Facebook. TVON's page also runs the show live in HD. So join us there. Friday night is not a night you want to miss. I'll see you guys then. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. I want to thank you for joining us, shopping with us tonight on this Thursday. That from all of us here at TVON, we love you and we appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you for Club TVON. Oh, okay.